Hey, 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 how's everybody doing? Welcome. I am Pam, and this is episode 25 of Off the Hook. All right, y'all. What is everybody working on? Let's see who we got here. Now, I did see where Deanna came in earlier, and so she said she may not be able to stay. Some of y'all know she had a spinal injection, and she said it went better than she had hoped. Y'all, I got to keep moving my stuff around here. Hold on. But because of that, she thinks she overdid it. So well, yay that it went well. And bummer that she overdid it, but hopefully she can get a good night's sleep. And I'm glad it worked. I'm glad it went better than she expected. So yay. Hey, Crazy Engine Treasures, how are you? Said I'm a new subscriber. Well, thank you for subscribing. Chanler Rocks Raid. Woohoo! Yeah, I was over at Chanler's, and she said she was going to send everybody over. So, yay. Hey, Dawn, Aaron. How are you tonight? Hey, Chris. Chris said she's working on a wash rag. That's what I've been making all week, so I got bored with them. I'm doing the 100-day, the 100-day project, and I've been making dishcloths, and I got tired of them. So today, last night I started making this because it's sparkly, 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 sparkly. And so I'm hoping that it's going to end up being a do-rag, I think. Oh, y'all check it out. We got somebody in the basement. Lisa! Hey, girl. Hey. How are you?
All right. How are you?
I am good.
That's good.
Let's see. Cheryl says, hey, Pam, nice to see you again. I know, right? Long time no see. Hey, Wicked Granny Pamela, how are you? Look at them. There's Chanler. Chanler Rock Raid. Thank you, Chanler, for sending all your peeps over. Hey, Dawn, how are you? Oh, we got two Dawns in the chat. We got Dawn and we got Dawn Aaron.
Okay. I was saying hello to Dawn Aaron.
Nita. Hey, Joy. She says hello, Pam, Tiny, in chat. And look, there's Lisa Knits. She says howdy.
Hey, hi, Charity.
Zach says Chanler Rocks Raid. Hey, DK Jen. Welcome. I think you're usually sleeping during my live. So yay. Welcome in.
Yeah, because Jennifer was over in Michelle Crochet's in Kansas's live, and Lydia was there, so I was asking Lydia whether she was coming to your live, and she said yes. And Jennifer was asking, so I said I wasn't sure her time in the UK, but I said it's 9 o'clock for Pam. And I couldn't give her my time because I'm 11 hours ahead.
I'm going to say, Jen can tell us in the chat, but I'm pretty sure it's the middle of the night because I know when
I think Michelle worked it out.
When Lisa Ladybird comes in, it's the middle of the night, so.
I know, I think Michelle said something about Jennifer's about 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's what I was thinking, middle of the night, yep. Hi, Cecilia. Hey, Carrie, how are you? She says, welcome one and all, boys and girls. 'Tis Carrie. 'Tis I.
Hi, Carrie.
The one who really runs the show here. You wish, girl. I'm just messing with you, Carrie. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. I hope y'all had a fun trip. Are y'all back home? Everybody's saying hi. Hi. Hey, Laura. Hey, Wanda, how are you? Long time no see. I've been seeing a lot of y'all around the YT.
Jennifer's saying it is 3 o'clock there.
3 a.m. Angela said, hey, Angela. She says, hey, Pam and everyone in the chat. How are you doing?
Hey, Angela.
She's doing fine, drinking water and working on her granny squares. Oh, she's also from Chanler Rocks Raid. Awesome. Hey, Charity. Welcome in. How are you tonight? Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Look, and we got another Dawn. Dawn P.
It's the night of the Dawns this time.
It is. How are you tonight?
Pam and Lisa.
Yep, we are good. Oh, and there's another Pamela. Hey, Pamela, how are you?
They're all coming in.
Yep. There's Nana Donna. How are you? She says.
Hi, Nana Donna. Nana Donna, how's Cupcake going?
Right. She says, Chanler Raid, hello everyone. Yeah, how is little Cupcake doing?
I love
says, no
seeing.
problem. Glad I could do it.
I love seeing Nana Donna's videos with Cupcake.
Carrie says, cough, cough. I'm here. I'm here too.
She come back with a cough.
This Dawn says, I'm new. Well, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Sandrene.
Hello, Sandrene. I seen you on Cynthia's live, but I had to go for lunch.
So, Sandrene, did you get your mosaic printed and everything so you can come hang?
I love her star blanket she done.
Wasn't it pretty?
That's gorgeous.
Let's see. And then Dawn Aaron is welcoming the other Dawn.
Hi, Tiny. I can hear you.
Oh, he's coming. Zach says Pam and Lisa are going on the TV. Oh, yeah, we got to do our poses.
Oh, yeah.
That's my TV pose.
Just as well, I'm not counting, Zach.
Yep. Dawn is also doing the 100-day project, and she's making granny squares. Sweet.
I'm just creating anything and everything.
Yeah, and I started doing washcloths, and I got bored with them, and I got confused on what day I was on. I was doing my video. I was telling on Cynthia's. I had my video. I was already uploading it on YouTube, and I was getting ready to hit, save or whatever, upload. And it was doing the little preview, and it went through the thing, and I paused, and I was like, because I had put I don't know if it was day 9 and it should have been day 8, or I put day 8 and it should have been day 7. Either way, it was wrong. So I had to stop. Then I had to go back to my original video, change the date, start over. Not start over, but change it, re-download.
No.
Yeah. I was like, well, he's okay.
Yeah, I've just been doing whatever project that I've been working on, and I've just been uploading it.
Well, that's what I was saying when you came up. I made this much. Look how sparkly it is. Woo,
I like that. That's really nice.
It is. It's like
when you're looking at it on my side, it looks gold. The flecks look gold.
And it's green, but it is super sparkly. But I'm thinking I'm going to do it I think it's going to be a bandana, I think. And I think I'm going to add a cord to it, like crochet an I-cord. So maybe make it a tiny bit longer, and then that way it can go down, and then it can make it long enough so you can tie it up here. That way, if you want to tie it in the back, you can. Or if you want to put it here and tie it and wear it as a whatever, kerchief or whatever. Yeah. So I'm going to make it a little bit longer and then do that. So, all right. So Charity said she went to Ollie's Tuesday and only found 2 of the roll with it tweed, but she did find some unforgettable for her daughter. I was hoping mine would have the unforgettable, but they didn't. But that's okay, because I got some up here that I haven't even used yet. But still, it was $2.99 and I wanted some.
I was watching, I don't know if anyone else in the chat's following her. Her name is Trina, Trina. I followed her from Michelle Crochet's in Kansas one. She went to her store, and I think you might have said it, Pam, that the light blue was left on the shelf. Mm-hmm. That yarn with the high blue, with the light blue in it, was left on the shelf. Same with her store. Hi, Sandrene. Same with her store.
So much of the Bluebell. But I did buy some of it. But I bought the same amount of it as I bought of everything else. But, man, if I had a project to use for that blue, I could have stocked up on it.
Her shelves were full of the blue, the sky blue.
My friend was there tonight, and over beside ours, and I started to send her in to take a picture to see if they still had any. So, but hey, Sandrene, what you got it going?
I'm working on it.
Hey, gotta start it somewhere.
Yep. What are you making, Sandrene?
I'm gonna make this. This is gonna be my first part of my blanket I'm making.
Pretty. Okay, cool.
So,
nice. Got somebody else in the basement. Chanler!
Hi, Chanler.
Hello.
Ooh.
How are you?
I am very good. How are you?
I'm good. What are you making?
I am making a deer.
Oh.
Cute. Cool. All right, y'all. We got somebody else in the basement coming up.
Oh, we're all popping in. Hi, Lydia.
Nice.
All right, let me catch up in the chat here right quick. There's Jen saying,
Hi, Sandrene. Hi, Chanler.
Hi.
everybody saying howdy do.
Hi,
Wicked Kitty
Lisa.
Pamela, have I said hi to you? If not, hi, how are you? I think I did. Now
Hi,
say
Wicked
hi,
Grandma.
How are you, Lydia?
Hey, Joy.
I'm doing good.
That's good.
There's where Jen's saying, yep,
Hi,
3
Jen.
a.m. I'm a night owl. I am a night owl too.
Me 3.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, Carrie, I just saw your
Me
message.
too, Lord.
Lisa, look what she put. Okay, so, and DK Jen, okay. So I told Carrie she took a picture of Marmite. She found it when she was on vacation down in Florida. And I said, if you buy it, we'll do a taste testing. Or we'll do it. I'll post a video on my channel. And I said, but you better answer quick because it's a one-time offer and then it's off the table. And she said, okay. So she bought it. So, Jen, DK Jen, how do I need to eat Marmite? And do you like Marmite?
Don't ask me because I don't eat it because I can't stand it.
Yeah, but you like Vegemite. So I wanted to ask.
It's a totally different taste.
I'm glad that I know, but I'm glad that Jen's in the chat because she can tell us because it's a British thing. So, okie dokie. Charity said she did not find any of the roll with the sparkle. Oh, Cecilia is also doing the 100-day project, and she is also doing granny squares. Awesome. I'm gonna have to go. What are y'all posting your video? Are y'all posting videos on YouTube, or are you posting them on like Instagram or Facebook? Where are you posting your pictures? And I will go watch for them.
Mine on YouTube.
Me too.
On my
I've been
dream
posting them
channel.
on YouTube, and then I've been posting them on Instagram, and then Instagram is automatically posting them to Facebook unless I tell it not to. So I got that.
I'm just automatically doing mine on YouTube.
Okay, everybody's saying howdy do. Hey, Jen Reeves, how are you? She said
Hi,
she is.
Jen.
I do not. We can get Marmite here, but I can't stand the stuff. It is horrible.
Everybody's saying howdy do, howdy do, howdy do. Hey, Katrina.
Hi, Katrina.
Hi,
Sis Katrina.
Hi, Katrina.
Chat.
That is one spread you will not get me eating.
So, are you Trish? Crazy Engine Treasures?
Yes, that's Trish.
Trish. Okay. See, I couldn't remember, so now I saw Katrina saying hi, Trish. I was like, that's probably who it is.
Yep.
Hey, Tank. Tank says, left my DNA.
Hi, Tank.
I'll be dozing and listening. Thank you. Yeah, because you had a late night last night, but it was such a fun party over at Bailey's. Did y'all go? I know I saw some of y'all in the chat.
I didn't.
No, I wasn't.
Yep.
Jennifer did answer your question about the Marmite.
Okay, I'm getting there then. Carrie said, too many fans don't get a chance to get off topic. Now, Carrie, you know we're going to get off topic. We always do.
Always do.
There's where Lydia's saying, hi, I'll be right there. Hey, you're here. Everybody's still saying hi to everybody. Scrolling. Okay, Nathan says Cupcake is doing pretty good right now. She's a little slow, but that's okay. She's still here, and she thanks God every morning when we wake up together. Oh, how sweet.
Oh,
Cupcake's her little puppy dog.
She's a gorgeous little cupcake.
Wanda said she is working on the border of her Hag Stitch Christmas cow blanket. Ooh, nice. I bet that's pretty.
And I like Sandrene's hat that she made for her mum. That was gorgeous.
You said Sandrene's?
What are you making,
Sandrene?
Sandrene?
I got 20.
Sorry.
I got 25. I'm going to show it to y'all. Let me see if it's on here.
Yeah,
Hey,
that was a gorgeous color. This one, see?
Hold on. Let me.
Ooh.
I've been seeing a lot of those. The little roughly. I don't know. Is that somebody's pattern that y'all are making, or did you just wing it?
Well, you just make the regular beanie.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you make the regular beanie, however, you make your regular beanie, then you do a single crochet around, and then you do three 3 double crochets in every stitch around with the first color. Then the second color, you do the same thing. And third color, you do the same thing. Then to make
And
it
it gives it
ruffle
that
up.
wavy. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Welcome in, Sharon. She said she is a new subscriber from Chanler Raid. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Welcome
You're
in, everybody.
There go my rain.
Let's see. I know it started pouring down here and then it quit, but I'm sure I keep getting alerts, so it's coming back. Carrie said, show them the Marmite. Oh, I'll show them when I do the video. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm just telling you.
I say good luck to you with that one.
Mm-hmm.
You think Vegemite's bad? Marmite would be 10 times worse.
Yeah, but you love
What are you
Vegemite.
working on, Chanler?
A
I
deer.
do love Vegemite.
Yeah, she's making a deer.
What are
Hi,
you making,
Sarah.
Lisa?
Oh, just my square. Nothing special.
What's it gonna be? You're making a square. Are you gonna make it into a blanket or tie it all together? What are you doing with it?
No, I
Is it
just
gonna
knit them
become a
and then
hat?
I give them to where I send them to donate and they sew them together for blankets.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Rudy.
that's a good idea.
Yeah. So I'll make so many that I think will make a blanket and then they'll make a blanket out of it.
Very cool. Jen said DK Jen is also doing the 100-day project. See, that's cool that it's just like a global thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just encouraging people to
I'm not
craft.
doing it.
You're not?
No.
Somebody's saying hi.
You don't
Hi.
have to.
Because I always do something every time I do something. I do it anyway, so I'm not posting anything on YouTube.
Gotcha. So Theta, you said, how did you make that? Which one of us are you talking to? Because I'm so far behind in the chat, I don't know which
I
one
think
of
she
us
might
we're
be
at.
talking to maybe is that for Sandrene? How did you make that?
Yeah, it's just a regular beanie. Just a regular beanie. However you do a regular beanie. Like my mom, she got a small head, so I didn't do the 12, 24, and so on and so forth. I did like 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever the count is. And I did it down to like 9 rows, 8 or 9 rows. After the fifth increase, I did like down to like 9 rows. Then I did a single crochet around one time. Then I did the 3 doubles in each stitch around for 3 rows and then make it ruffle like that. And that's it. It's so simple.
Charity said that her Ollie's had a whole end cap of that bluebell. If they took all of ours and put it all together, they would.
Ooh.
Man, they
Well,
had so much of it.
Mine got so many other bluebells. I was like, I don't even need this yarn. It's not like it's something that I just need to stop my stash, stop shopping my stash to go get. No,
Right.
I don't need that blue that bad. I don't. So I didn't get it. And they had some other stuff that they been had. And I was just like, no.
Mine this time had a lot. I was surprised. So either I got there before whoever buys it all, or they just actually sent us yarn this time. So
yeah, like the colors you found at yours, mine didn't have it. And mine's like without traffic. Like if I go right now, even though it's closed, but I'm just saying if there's no traffic, I can get there in like less than 5 minutes. So it's like right up the road. So
Bye. I think Tank's going to. I think Tank went. Bye, Tank, if you're still in.
Bye.
Good night, boo-boo.
She said she couldn't stay either. Wanted to stop by, say hello, and hit the thumb. It's free. That's right. Thummies.
Bye, Dompey.
And then Dawn Aaron saying, don't forget to leave your thumbs. Show love and support. The more the better. And everybody's saying, have a good night. What the heck is that? Hey, Samantha. See, I'm so far behind. I don't know what the heck what is.
it's a ruffle hat. That's
but I'm guessing that's what it was.
Some people call it a ruffle hat and some people call it a Shelly hat. So if you go on YouTube and look up a ruffle hat or a Shelly hat, it'll come up.
Hey, Samantha. And Chris says, for the 100-day project, she's sharing photos of many cotton things she's done with different hooks so she can figure out which hooks works with what cotton and then figure out which is most cost effective. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ooh, my chat jumped. Okay. Oh, well, I didn't like the smell of Vegemite, so that's okay.
Hi, Jennifer.
So Jennifer says, I don't like the smell of Marmite, but you eat it on toast. So the same as the Vegemite. Okay. So do you put a little butter on it, or you just eat it just toast?
You can put. It's exactly like Vegemite, but just a different flavor.
Okay.
There's Marmite. There's Vegemite. There's another one out. Can't think what it is. Not Nutella, but there is another one like Marmite,
No,
but it's
Nutella is yummy.
I can't stand that either.
Nutella, if y'all have never had it, is a hazelnut spread, and it is delicious. But it is not at all Vegemite or Marmite.
Can't do
Mom
it.
said she is posted on Instagram and Facebook. Okay. Are you? I will go look for. I've been trying to watch some of
Here's
the.
my.
Oh, nice. Hold
Here's,
on. Let me solo you.
Well, that's
I
nice.
just got this done off with my knitting needles, guys.
Woo! Yay! Here, I'll clap. Woo!
Here, I'm going to clap.
Good job.
I cast mine off with a crocheting hook, Lydia.
I was going to say, what's the best way to take things off the knitting needles?
Because
when I took this one off, it was I was doing it very tight, and I don't know why. Would crochet hook help do that? Not tight.
I used to do it where I used to cast off with both of my needles, and then over the last year I've been using a crocheting hook, but use the same size crocheting hook as what your needle is.
Okay.
Because I'm using size 4 knitting needles, and I will use a size 4 crocheting hook.
Okay.
You know what? That spring show, that spring poncho spring done. I seen that on Pinterest, and it was made by BB. So that'll be a pretty price.
It's nice.
I started another one just a few minutes ago, so it's another with white and blue. So
that'll be nice.
Yep. Jen said you can put your dishcloth into her bag. She'll have it. It's down the bottom.
Okay. Charity is working on Spring's new poncho. DK Jen said she is posting her 100-day project on Instagram, which also shows to Facebook. Good deal. Dawn said she has posted once or twice in Genie, Butterfly Dreams, and in Fairy Treasures. Okay, then I had probably seen yours and just didn't realize it was you. So I will. Good deal. I'll have to go check those out. I've been keeping up with some of those. So cool, because they both pop up saying that people have. Because I'm in both of those groups, so it'll pop up saying somebody's posted. So good deal. Everybody's waving. Zach says, I don't even know what the 100-day project is. All it is it's a worldwide global event, and they're just trying to get people to craft. And I knew our school has been doing it for a long time. I didn't realize that it was like a global crafting thing because our schools did it. But they just did it one day. And but anyway, yeah, there's like a website, and so it'll just tell you, hey, you can go there. And Carrie, I can't pick up right this second. But yep, and then you post it on social media and you use the hashtag the100-day project, and that's it. And it doesn't matter. You don't have to finish a project. If you do one row, and it can be coloring, it can be painting, crochet, knit. You could do your bracelets, just whatever you want to do. Dawn said it's kind of a lot for me to remember to tag all the pages and groups and stuff, right? Well, see, that's why I've just been doing mine instead of posting them in all the groups. I've just been doing it and just trying
I just
to stay
did it on
my
own channel. If you see it, you see it. If you don't,
yep.
That's what I've been doing on my own channel.
Yeah, that's what I did. I I put it on the Facebook, and then I do the same little short video over on Instagram, and then I just have to pick a different song because apparently all the different medias have different songs that are available to them, so I can't use the same song on both of them for some reason. Well, I mean, I guess I could, but when I'm just using the free one, so I'm just typing in and searching, and that's the one I'm using. Charity said she also needs to start working on testing Connie's new scarf pattern, her Lady of the Night scarf. Yep. That's really pretty, too. She sent me a picture, and I'm going to be testing the one that she's doing now that she hasn't finished writing up the pattern for, so that'll be, yep, I can't wait for it to come out. Get to testing on it. Oh, which reminds me, so starting on Monday, the first Monday of every month, I'm going to be doing a joint thing with Connie at Just Another Stitch. We're going to be going about 45 minutes. We're only doing it once a month on Mondays around lunchtime, so it's 1 p.m. Central. And we're just going to be, this week we're talking about, or this month we're talking about Graphgans. And I will leave the link to Connie's channel, but this first one is going to be on my channel. And then next month will be on hers. So
that's a good idea.
That way it rotates it off. And like I said, it's just a once a month. And there's where I finally got to where Tank was saying goodnight. She's probably long gone. I know we all said goodnight a while ago, but yep. Good night, Tank. Everybody's saying goodnight, goodnight, goodnight.
Last night, y'all, I promise y'all, I had the roughest night's sleep. Had the little baby right here. He want to roll on top of you. He want to. Now I'm dealing with this sciatica, and I still got it going on. But he want to roll on top of you. Then he want to roll back this way. Then he want to put his feet on your shoulder, your head. Well, he comfort now. He comfort over here in this corner right here. But he rolling all around on you. He laying on top of you. You gotta he like to pull your ear and scratch your ear when he going to sleep. So I got scratches. I told Justin, if you see a red mark on my neck, I ain't cheating. The baby bit me right there because he like to bite too. So he bite you all around your neck. He bite you on you. He bite you wherever you want to be bit at. Don't want to be bit at. And he just doing everything. And he was asleep all this time, scratching and moving around in the bed. I was just like, really? I'm going to put you on the floor or something. You got to go. I ain't getting no sleep. I told him I called her this morning. I said, look, what time you come and get your child? Because you know what? I'm tired and I'm hurting. Because I ain't getting no sleep. Oh, my goodness.
And babies they're wiggly, man. They can spin around and stick a foot in your rib. And
it was too much.
Dawn said, it's a crochet party. Joyce says, have a chaser ready for that Marmite. Oh, I will. Dawn says they don't have Ollie's in the Bay Area. Oh, no.
It's more like a kind of southern kind of thing. It's like over this way, but then over that way. It's something like that.
I was going to say, Dawn, I don't have an Ollie's either, so don't feel bad.
We don't have them either.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they ain't got them in California.
Dawn Aaron's also in California. She's in the Sacramento area. Cool. Good night, Nana Donna. She says she's going to go lay down.
Bye, Nana Donna.
Good night.
Night, Donna.
Nana Donna. If you're still here, good night. Dawn said she is next to Fremont, San Jose. Cool beanies. Hey, Kivia, welcome in. How are you?
Hi,
Kivia.
Hi, Kivia.
Hello.
There's that message for you, Lydia, where Jen Reeves says you can put that in in her bag.
Okay, I will. I'm still have to send things out from Laura's Duck Anniversaries, but I will do that just for you.
Dawn says they have a lot of Walmarts, Michaels, Dollar Trees, Joann's, so she orders on that. Oh, about 30 minutes. Yeah.
I don't have any of them.
Hey, Jane. Hi, Jane. How are you tonight?
Dang, that's messed
Everybody's saying howdy do, howdy do, howdy do. Kivia says no, Michael's near her at all. Our Michael's is about 20. No, not 25. Yeah, no. Walmart and stuff is about 25. Michael's is about 45 minutes away.
What? Oh, mine's like close together. Like,
Hey, Lucy.
Mine's
welcome
24.
in.
Mine's 24 to 27 hours away.
Right.
whoa.
So you could pick out the one you want. Pick out the best one and go to that one. Let's see.
Now my big Joann's, it's like 45 minutes away because the one we got is this big. And it's got less yarn than Walmart. But the big one, it's like everybody else big Joann's. It got yarn forever.
Well, see, that's like our Joann's. The good Joann's is about 45 minutes away. The crappy one's further away, so I didn't even go to it. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I'd go to the good one over the crappy one.
Mm-hmm. Our good one is really nice, though. It's really nice. Sanita says, "Hey, Royalty," which is Jen Reeves. "Are you at home?" Dawn said, "Hobby Lobby is about 45 minutes away, so she orders most of her yarn online."
That shipping so high. Hobby Lobby and Joann's shipping is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. And Jen says, "Yes, I am."
Jen Reeves, I'm also might send you some kitchen scrubbies too.
Nice.
Add to your box.
There you go.
You're getting the best of both worlds, Jen.
Kivia says, "I'll buy yarn from Dollar Tree in a minute." And you know, Dollar Tree has gone up on the size of their schemes on the Premier.
Yeah, they got a comb.
Mm-hmm. And it's still $1. Mine is still $1.25, and it went from, it was 130-ish yards, and then they dropped it down to like 90-ish, and then this last batch they got in as 153 yards, still $1.25.
See, my Dollar Tree don't have. Well, the newest one don't have no yarn at all, and the other two, it ain't nothing worth looking at.
Mm-hmm. Well, my one has it has like one tiny little box, and the other one has like a whole section, a whole Dollar Tree section of yarn. It's got all the little baskets, and it's full. So, but
I said I was gonna order online. Just order the 12. 12 of every color every month.
Me too.
And just go from there, because I can't find, like Jeannie them, they find all that good yarn at their Dollar Tree. I can't find it.
And I don't have a Plus, and they said the Plus one has like mill-ins and stuff, and they're really good, but
that's okay, Zach.
Yeah, Zach was saying, "Sorry, Lydia," he was counting. Let's see. Dawn says she likes the 100-day projects that she's seen posted on every platform. Cool. Oh, and it jumped again. Okay. Dawn says, "Ooh, graph cans. I haven't attempted anything like that." And they're really, the biggest thing about graph cans is counting. Counting.
Same as Mosaic.
Mm-hmm. Charity said she's back. She's just keeping a low fire tonight to keep the kiddos warm. Kivia said she almost won a furls. You won something at that party last night. What did you win, Kivia? I got a phone call, so I had it on. I had my TV turned. I had it turned down, and so I was talking on the phone, and I had my chat still open on the phone, and so so I was talking to my friend, and I was like, "Oh, Gardner's the word." So I typed in Gardner, and then I was still talking to her, and so I had no idea what it even was, and then I started saying, "Congratulations, BeeCreative! Congratulations, Pam!" And I was like, "Thanks!" And I was talking to her still. I'm like, "I just want something. Hold on, I gotta go rewind it. I gotta see what I want." So I want something from Joe, Garden State Gardener. Let's see. It was a gift card, or PayPal or a gift card, so I was like, "Woohoo!" Dawn says, "It's okay, Sandrene. She's got lots of places to get yarn, but she just loves seeing all the different deals you can get all across the country." Exactly. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Jim Reeves says, "That's sweet of you, Lydia."
You're welcome.
Hey, Lisa, Dawn says, "That's a vacation trip to get yarn."
I know, I've seen that. Depends what part of America I go to how long it takes. But it's definitely well over 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
But if I leave here on a like, it's Friday for me, so if I leave today, I'll arrive there on a Friday. But when I come home, if I leave on a Friday, I arrive home on a Sunday. I lose a day when I
Lose
come
a
back.
day. Yep. You're a time traveler.
Yep.
Sunita was asking if
time.
Kivia, if she made anything with the yarn that she won, and then Kivia said she made a coaster. And then Jen says, Lydia, you're spoiling me.
Yep.
Sunita says, awesome, Kivia. And then Jen says, hey, Kivia, post a picture of the coaster. She would love to see it. And Dawn said, Sunita, the yarn she won from you is in the granny square pile. Sweet. She said she thinks she has enough to try and make a sweater.
Y'all go ahead now. Y'all know I was making those square cuss word pants that we don't talk about no more because they cuss word pants, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, if I need to make a grand square, it's gonna have to be like a throw or something like that. But the little squares to make all the time over and over again, I can't do it. I can't. They mess with my nerves, make my nerves bad. I can't.
I'm
Get
surprised,
that girl back her money for them. I can't.
I'm surprised you didn't end up at the pub, Sandrene, after all that.
Huh?
I'm surprised you didn't end up at the pub, being drunk after doing all those.
I ain't lying. Woo.
One of
I need
the
a smoke or a drink or something. Woo.
I don't know how you done it.
one of the chat rooms that I'm on Facebook, this one lady makes the little granny squares, but she makes it with cross stitch floss, DMC floss.
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow.
Hey, welcome to the panel.
How's it going?
You
know those cats that you love so much? They almost lost their life today.
Oh no! Did they unravel it, or did they just pull it out of the ball?
I was doing the dishes and listened to Kelly's lives, and I hear something falling, and I go there, and my yarn was all over. Sorry.
No.
Get cats, they said. It'll be fun.
Let's see.
I really think I'm gonna just cut these off and just throw in the trash.
Oh no.
You know when I don't even, and I have the detangler. Have you guys used this detangler?
No.
It's really good. Really, it's good from thread all the way to the thickest yarn. Sometimes things get very messy, and it really works. But I don't think that I'm gonna use, just because this was dragged through the dog's rug. A little corner where she lay down, and
so
she has
about furry.
5-inch long fur. I can say it's part of the part of the shawl. I haven't finished my shawl yet. I just want to give up.
Oh, let me see here. I'm almost caught up in the chat. Sunita says, "Cool, Dawn. I can't wait to see it." Kivy, I don't know if you saw it, but they said just email it to Sunita. Because Sunita said she wants to see it too, and then she can send it to Jen. And then Dawn says, Sunita, keep an eye out. Hopefully she can finish it during the 100 days and she'll post it. Let's see here. Hey, Regina, welcome in. How are you tonight?
Hi, Regina.
Says, she's talking to Sunita. She said, oh, yeah, it's going to be used soon, because as soon as her mom sees it, she's going to love it and ooh and all over it until she makes her something. Everybody's saying, howdy do, howdy do, howdy do. Dawn says, oh, sorry, Jane. Sorry that happened to your yarn. And y'all, I am caught up. Woohoo! For now, anyway. Okay, so before I share the screen and show, because I have, like I said before, I do have a new Facebook group. I posted in there. That way, if you have works or something you want me to share. So, Kivy, if you are on Facebook, you can click on that link and go to my Facebook group and post it in the that group. But let me know if you go to join, and I'll accept you so you can post the picture on the on the post that talks about tonight's live, and you can post it there, and then I can share it. But I did remember to do a. Joy says, "Hurry up! Everyone type something." Hold on, I missed something. But anyway, I did come up with a question to ask the or to ask everybody in here, and then also ask the people watching the replay. That way, they have a question that they can answer. Pamela says she does not mind making granny squares and putting them together. Right? That's my thing. I don't like sewing them all together. You mean tell y'all who's got a good video? Fiber Spider. Craig has a join as you go granny square. That way you can kind of join them. When you're doing the last round, you just hook them in. That way you don't have to do it at the end.
I know Krista.
And I hate weaving in all them daggum ends. Oh.
What about every time you change the color in a granny square, every little row, and then you finish the granny square, you have to weave all the yarn.
I weave mine in as I go. I don't have that problem.
It's the finishing for me that tedious.
Yes, I hate weaving them in. Hate weaving in all those ends.
Yeah, I weave mine in like that granny square. I mean that star blanket. I sewed them in as I went because I was like, I'm not gonna have all these strings.
Yep, that faith blanket I'm making, the faith crochet along. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying at the end of each part to go back and weave in those ends because if I wait till the end, that project will sit unfinished for months because I just don't want to weave in all the ends. And then,
I did do that once. Big mistake with a temperature blanket. The whole year weaving, it was forever. I wanted to cry. I wanted to set it on fire, but I didn't.
Jen said she won a whisk apron. Awesome. I've been seeing those bags. Some of those bags are super nice. Okay, so let me put up the banner that has the question for tonight. And y'all, I bought this calendar. Whoa! At Walmart the other night. Well, actually, I bought it maybe a month ago. And I was going to do it daily. And as y'all see, that hadn't happened. So I decided that this would be what I would ask. This would be my question. And then I've got enough here to ask questions for like 5 years, once a week. All right. So the question for tonight is, and the category is toys and games. Answer. Invented in 1974 as a model to teach 3D problems, it became one of the best-selling toys of all time. So, y'all put your answers in, put what y'all think it is in the chat, and then if y'all are watching it on the replay, put it in the comment, and then later in the, if y'all remind me, and at 10 o'clock, so in 15 minutes, I will post the answer or the question. So, yeah.
I hope I wrote it right. I think it's that. Could be wrong.
Charity said she missed Hank's birthday bash. She was at church last night. She won't be at she won't be on the YT streets tomorrow because she'll be at her in-laws' house helping with her father-in-law. I saw in one of the other chats you were saying he got to come home, so that's good. Is he doing okay now? As well as can be expected.
Joy said, "What was the question again?" Joy, look at the bottom of
it's scrolling on the thingy. Invented in 1974 as a model to teach 3D problems, it became one of the best-selling toys of all time. Wicked Granny Pam said she is doing Kelly Creates Granny Square giveaway. Oh, that's cool. So she said she'll have a bunch of them when they're done. And there's some really different squares. I saw she's using that Granny Square book. That's pretty cool. And yep, Charity. Pamela says, "Oh, Charity, last night was a blast." I know. See, I thought I was going to miss it, but I didn't get home until 8 o'clock, a little after 8, and they were still going. So I got to see it. So James says Lego. Dawn says Slinky. Regina, did you hear it? It's scrolling across the bottom. I do have it as a banner, but I know some of the devices you can't see the banners. It cuts it off. But so if you didn't hear, the question is, category is toys and games. The answer is, rather, invented in 1974 as a model to teach 3D problems, it became one of the best-selling toys of all time. So we've got Lego, Slinky, Mousetrap, Rubik's Cube, another Slinky, another Rubik's Cube.
I don't know why it would be a Slinky, because the Slinky, it don't teach you nothing. It just roll down the steps. So I don't think that's it.
And I don't
I
think
cannot hear the word Slinky. I always think of Ace Ventura going down the stairs on that temple, and the last step, the Slink doesn't go.
DK Jen says Mega Blocks. Sanita says Lego. Regina says Rubik's Cube. Hey, Sierra. She said yes. Some of her favorite people. I wish notifications worked. Sierra, go to my, like, where you go to like my page. If you click on that notification bell, is it set to? I think it's they pick whatever the standard is they pick. But there's another one that says all. And if you click that, it'll change the color of the bell, I think, to black.
Yeah, but sometimes that doesn't even work because I do that on all of them. And some of the ones that I watch, I don't even get notified.
Mm-hmm. I don't have it set like that on all of mine, but I have it set on several. Yeah. Joy says an erector set. Everybody's saying hi do. Pamela says, I have no idea. I've slept since then. Jen is saying a Rubik's Cube.
I'll look it up so I know what it is.
Cheater.
So I'm going to put it in.
That's okay. I'm going to give an answer here in a little bit.
How you say, one of the greatest puzzle, but it's not 3D.
Charity said that her father-in-law's doing okay, still taking antibiotics, but they have to crush it and mix it in with applesauce or pudding so he can swallow it. Okay. Well, Regina says that she got a Slinky in 1969, so it's not a Slinky.
I never had a Slinky.
Sarah said she's got it already set to all, so it's just.
But it wasn't for no 3D or. I had the other one too, but you know.
It is kind of funny. I always look at Slinkies nowadays, and because I never had as a kid, I keep thinking I'm gonna buy it. Then I look and I'm gonna say, yeah. It's fun when you're a kid.
Yep. Dawn says you're right, Sandrene and Regina. Slinky was invented in the 60s. And DK Jen says Lego was pre-1970. And Sanita pulling a Sandrene. That's okay. Let's see. Charity said she got him some baby food the other day. She got him some ham with chicken so that he can get some protein because he was having a hard time eating meat. Okay, yep. And, you know, you add a little seasoning to the baby food and it tastes pretty good. Because, I mean, the baby food's just bland is the biggest thing, so.
But Anita, great minds think alike. I'm telling you.
Doesn't the taste buds of the baby doesn't develop until later on, even though if you put non-spices hot.
Right. But she's getting it for her father-in-law.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, because he's getting,
I never had kids, so.
But yeah, you're right. But it could be why, because they don't develop a taste, and you know,
It's gonna be a long, drawn out mosaic. I made so many chains. Oh my goodness! I'm just looking at it now.
How wide's it gonna be?
It's gonna be worth 100 more days. Oh well,
you said you're making it for a queen size bed.
Yeah.
Is that what you said, queen? So it's gonna be it's gonna be pretty big. All right, I know I said I'm gonna wait till 10 o'clock, but that's a long time. I'll go ahead and do it. We'll do it like in 5-minute increment. That way, y'all don't have to wait. Even though you already know.
You should do one every hour you're on the live, so it won't take 500 years to do it.
To go through this whole stack.
Yeah.
I could do that. Do you like, yeah. Do you like one? Yeah, look at you. Okay. Well, I don't have it set up on the banner. I only got the one question tonight set up on the banner.
Oh,
Because,
okay.
you
Well,
know, but I can do that next time.
yeah, in the
I mean, I
future.
guess I could type it in, but I figured this way because my southern drawl, I know a lot of people can't understand me. All right, so we're gonna take that one off, and the answer is bum, 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 what is a Rubik's cube?
That's not 3D. That is a flat thing.
No, it's a box. It's a 3D. It's a cube, and you twist
Yeah.
it.
But I'm just saying the formation of the puzzle when you put together doesn't pop up like a 3D, but the whole cube is a 3D thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but you twist it, and
Now they making them different. They making just one flat, and it's just got like 1, 2, 3. It's got like 5 or 6 colors on it. That's it. Cause I bought one for my nephews, and they just wanted the flat one. They didn't want the square.
In Brazil, they had some cube. I'm not gonna say Rubik cubes, but they had a little. It's like a chain, a connection part. So it was all
Yeah.
connected, and I loved that thing. I carried it everywhere. It was fun when you're a kid. It kept me quiet, I guess.
let's see. Sierra said she showed her partner my happily stained blanket, and I told him I wanted one after we moved to the new apartment, and he told me I'm insane. I think that means your blanket is awesome. Well, see, the thing is, it looks way harder to make than it is, or I think anyway. You can ask Jen Reeves. She may not agree with me. She started making it. I don't know if she's still awake. Or in Charity. Charity made one.
Look at this.
Just see, at least you know what that one thing is. I wouldn't have even known how that was a detangler.
I like this because when I'm angry, I can't stab it. But you find on Amazon, and I have no idea.
I wouldn't have known that that's what it was, though. I would have not had a clue that that's what that was.
Yeah, I was I'm in a crochet group, but it's like let's say it's kind of R-rated because I didn't know when I got in. I thought it was a crochet book, but they put things a little bit weird out there. So the joke the day is like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
So for the whole day until the end of the night, then they said it's a yarn detangler. You bunch of dirty mind you. That's how they said. And because I have arthritis, what's the name of that?
Oh, okay.
Rheumatoid arthritis that affect the finger. This is really helps if you have arthritis.
Because it's got the point.
I got rheumatoid arthritis too in my hands.
So you
know, like when your hands, you feel like your knuckle is fused, and it's really hard. Like some days it's okay depending on what you take, and you can move these, and some days feels to me like my fingers are fused. So that's when it's easier to use this. It varies, depends what the heck we're doing, kind of be taking.
Chris said she never considered Rubik's Cube a toy.
Me neither.
And Jen said that is awesome and easy. Good, yay! I'm glad that it was easy for you. So good deal. And Jen said she started to post a picture on her community tab. You should post those pictures so we can go like them, give you a thumbs up. Sarah says, yes, Angry Jane, her favorite.
I'm not angry.
She's talking about when you're holding up your little thing, when you get angry. Let's see. Regina says, cook him some meat in the electric pressure cooker and blend it with gravy. He could try to eat that. Oh, talking to Charity. Jen says to Sierra, use a chunky yarn and it goes really quick.
Yeah, but then you go through more yarn fast because the good thing about the chunky yarn, because they're chunky, the bad thing about the chunky yarn is a small yardage.
Yardage, yeah.
The ball may be big. It doesn't go very far.
Yeah. Sierra says she wants to see that angry painting, Jane dear. You'll have to text it to her. Sierra said she wants to use a very color-changing roving style yarn. Yeah, like I think this would be absolutely gorgeous with Unforgettable, but it would be heavy because that's a heavy yarn. But it would be beautiful. Wanda said she crocheted her youngest son a Rubik's Cube pillow when he was around 8, and he still has it. He will be 39 in April. Aw, I was gonna make one for a family member, but he's been ousted, so
Somebody gave me a yarn, and I want to know if you guys in the panel used this color before.
ooh, pretty. I have not, but that's pretty.
It's
pretty.
Wishing Well.
Okay. And
It looks much bigger than a regular mandala.
It's nice,
thing.
though. I like it.
I want to disassemble and make a bigger one.
Oh, yeah, you could do that.
You know, but I'm just like, the whole point to get these is not to do that. But I thought it was very pretty, even though it has pastels. But
yeah, but if you go in that same, if you disassemble it, just remember which order the colors go in.
And I thought it was very pretty because there's 2 shades of blue over here.
Yep, so it fades into it. Good night, Laura.
It's writing here. Yeah, so, here.
Oh, yeah, the striping pattern. Oh, it's got a lot of colors in it.
Yeah, I hope I don't get any more yarn for a while.
Let's see. And Wanda said, what I meant to say on that Rubik's Cube, I was going to make the melting, it's not a pillow, the melting Rubik's Cube blanket. Have y'all seen that? It's like the Rubik's Cube looks like it's melting, and then all the colors are like pulled down at the bottom. It's a Grafkin.
I don't think I've seen that one before.
It's really neat looking. That's the one I was going to try to make. Jen said she's using black and rainbow yarn. Pretty. Everybody tell Laura good night.
Just want to let you know, if you go to Walmart.com, Ogo, it's $2.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So if you have I'm not sure if anybody here have delivery service. You have if you got agoraphobic out there, have the delivery services, you get free shipping. So
nice.
If you press an X amount.
Yeah, I can get it delivered, but I'll have to look. I have to do a grocery pickup order this weekend anyway, so I may have to look.
Yeah, but it's online. It's not on the store.
Oh, okay. So it's not in the store, it's only online. Okay. I'll look that out.
I do not know. You all sometimes
I'll look and
Nancy?
See. Yeah.
Nancy I'm not sure if you guys remember Nancy from New York. She got Ogo for $3 too, or less at Walmart a while ago. So you never know what your Walmart gonna do.
Right. Well, that's like I got the Christmas yarn, and then a lot of them didn't have it. The big skeins of the Christmas mistletoe. I got a bunch of it for like really cheap. Charity said her mother-in-law tried putting a roast in a blender, but it still wasn't small enough. And then Chris says, Charity, the liquid thickeners do not change the flavor, but they do help with swallowing. Those are some good tips that y'all could try. Charity said her mother-in-law does put thickener in his soda so he can drink it. Sierra said she has not seen that, but it sounds amazing. Talking about the melting Rubik's Cube. Pamela said it's gorgeous but scary, and Jen said, yeah, that's a really cool looking pattern. Right. I think it is it's really neat. I'll see if I can find it here in a minute and show it. Charity said he doesn't like water, tea, or coffee, but he loves his Diet Coke. And Sierra said Chandler's in the zone. She is, man. She's rocking it. Mm-hmm.
I'm in the
zone. And then we distracted her.
Stretch out this nerve on my back of my leg.
And I know that's painful. My sister
Ooh, it
has
hurts like
trouble
the
with that.
dickens, babe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, after I finish this row, I'm going to go share my Facebook thingy. See if anybody has asked to join right quick, and then I will share the pictures because Grammy Colleen posted something in it earlier for me to share, and it's really cute. So, and I need to see if she posted where she got the pattern from. I think she did. Yeah, I know she did because I remember now who it was. But yeah, so I'll have to go look at it because it's really cute. And that just said my sister shared a video, but it's not going to be in that, I don't think. Let's see here. Hey, Zoila.
Hi, Zoya.
She's saying hey to everybody. Sarah Sandrene, you look cozy.
No, I am not comfortable. I'm just trying to stretch
She's
out this
trying to stretch.
It hurts.
Jen said no she's using is rough as Red Heart Super Saver. I hope it softens after she's washing it. Is it the Karen one or is it because there is a Super Saver Ogo?
She said the redhead one. The Red Heart, not redhead. Don't listen to me.
Well, she said it's as rough as, but there is a one. Let's see. Zach with his randomness. Hey, this is random, but I like tomatoes.
He's always
I like
random.
a fresh garden tomatoes. Sunita says, yes, it does get soft and saggy. Because all the Ogos, they have different. Okay, so she said it's the Karen one. It's a Karen. Which I think a lot
I don't like the Karen cakes.
I think a lot of the Karen to me is like to me it feels rough. Like I mean to
I
me
don't like it either.
I think this is one of the Karen ones.
And the transition of the colors are too abrupt. It just go boom. Like if you go from gray to blue, you can see that line.
Yeah.
It doesn't fade from mixing gray and blue and then blue and gray and then go to the blue. It's just very chopped.
Right. Oh,
is it made in China?
So cute. Okay, let's see here. I don't know.
Yeah, because I know that some yarn made in China can be very rough because of the dye, and that's why people are going more towards the new skeins made in Turkey because it's softer. But I wonder if that's the reason.
I don't know. Charity said her millstone blanket is in her car. It's her on-the-go project, but she hasn't been driving that car because it's been doing crazy things lately. That's like this one, and it's not that my car's been going crazy. It's just that this project has been hanging here, and I keep forgetting that it's here. So this was my to-go project that I was taking to Yarn Club, but it hasn't been worked on either. So, all right, let's see here.
Need some matches?
You've never tried the Karen. All right, let me do what?
You need some matches?
No.
Just kidding.
It's not bad. Oh, let me stop this banner from rolling. Hide you. And then let me share my screen. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, so we're going to share the screen, and I'm going to see if y'all can see this.
Hi, Sierra.
That my sister sent. And she's lurking. My sister's lurking. She sent me a message, and she's like, oh, I forgot about the live. But now she's listening. But we're going to share the screen. I'm going to show y'all these pictures, and then we'll see if y'all can see the little video she sent because he's adorable.
I'm going to go down and be watching and racing after cats.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Here, you're going to want to watch this video because look at him. Isn't he cute? Look at this little, can y'all see him over to the right? Isn't he adorable?
Isn't he Reginaldo?
Gosh,
I think, Reginaldo is a cat like this, a Maine Coon, that didn't like the wind in his face. And then when he was a kitty and the wind hit in his face, he goes, and the little girl, Reginaldo. He got very famous.
So cute.
He's majestic.
He is. Okay. So let me show y'all the pictures we've got here in the so let me go back. Where's her other picture? Oopsie.
I'll be watching, okay? I'm just gonna go down.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
View all the comments. Okay, so this is from Krista from The Secret Yarnery. It is Chinese crochet thread lace. She's using a 1.5 millimeter and a 2.5 millimeter. But look at those. So that's for the base of the flower that she's making. I wish it would let me just scroll to the next picture, but it won't. Okay, and then here are the buds she made separately.
She does fantastic work.
Cute. And
she's amazing.
Krista.
Yeah, Krista and Crystal. Both of them.
And then this, you know, she put the little stem, the little bottom part of the flower on them. Those are so cute. Very, very cute. I like those. And y'all, if I don't forget, then I'm going to post that up every week so that I can remember to share them.
Let me go on my Facebook so I can go and join.
Everybody's saying, there's my sister. Hi, sister.
Hi, Kay.
She's also got a YouTube channel. She's not signed into her other one. It's all about the 80s. She's taking a break on it right now, but when she kicks it back up, I'll share it out again. Y'all can go subscribe if y'all like the 80s and all about the 80s.
Yeah, it's all about the 80s. They're the best.
She probably would have known the answer to that question that we were talking about earlier. Here's the question for tonight. I'll put it back up in case anybody missed it. It's not about the 80s, although you would have thought it was an 80s. Hint, hint. I'll let you read that question. Everybody's saying hi to do. Sierra said good night. Good night, Sierra. Have a great night. Thank you for popping in. Everybody is saying those are really cute flowers. I'll have to let Grammy Colleen know that because I'll put it in the chat. Everybody's saying pretty, pretty, pretty. Charity said her car turns on the wiper blades on its own and then one day decided to roll the passenger front window down on its own. Well, nice. Maybe your ghostly passenger was a little hot. Wanted to get some air in.
It's okay. My windows roll up on their own all the time.
Just
my windows only roll down when I've got to do a breath test with the coppers.
Jen says possessed.
Okay, I joined.
Okay, let me go here. Approve.
It say, what's your favorite color? Really? Like, I don't know.
I didn't even read it, but I didn't even read it. I just said approve, but I'm gonna say purple.
Oh yeah.
You can't have noticed Sandrene's favorite color is purple. It's in her title.
Charity said the last thing was the dash showed that her headlights were on, but she didn't have headlights. Oh my goodness.
Could be a short. I know my car has
probably
like really bad.
Zoila said, Charity, it's okay in the summer. Right? Yeah, when it's freezing cold, you don't want your windows coming down. Especially if it won't let them go back up. Okay. So, Kay, if you've had a chance to read that, if you're still here, here is the answer. Or the question. Whatever. However you want to look at it. We're doing Jeopardy questions. And Zoila says she agrees it can be a short. It might be a short. Yep. So. Y'all, we got somebody else in the basement. I already saw who it was. You could put your hand up. Zach!
Oh, my Lord.
Hello.
see. Charity said something about the control switch is going bad is what her husband thinks. Well, at least you have somebody that can fix it or check on it. I'd have to take mine to the shop. Actually, I'd probably take it to my daddy. Like, I'm going crazy. I'm 50, but I still take my stuff like that to my daddy. Daddy!
I'll be at
I
work.
can't do that.
My car's making a weird noise. Well, what does it sound like? I don't know.
Yeah. How are you tonight, Zach?
What?
I said, how are you?
No,
Good.
what? Pardon?
Where's your washcloth?
Let's not talk about that.
Did you frog it again?
Yes.
Why? You don't have
Are
to.
you playing with scissors, Zach?
What?
Oh, it sounds like somebody's playing with scissors.
Me. I am.
Okay. I was like, what the heck?
And Zola says, yep, Charity, that can be the problem too. Yeah. So, Zach, have you made any more bracelets?
Yes.
Yeah, that was so funny yesterday because, like, I'm sitting at work and I was like, Zach's posting a premiere. And I was like, oh, well, I'll turn that on while I'm working. I think I was at work. Pretty sure. Because what time did you post that to come on? Right after Granny D's?
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah. So I was still at work, yeah. So I'm in there and I'm like watching it and or listening to it. And I'm like, oh, let me type. And I was watching, I was like, ooh, that blue one's pretty. So I typed in the blue one's pretty. And then I'm like, it says there are like 9 people here. Why is nobody chatting? Why isn't Zach chatting? I was like, okay, whatever. So then I posted something else and I'm like, what is going on? So my phone took me off of live chat and just put me in the comment section of his premiere live. So then when I went over to the live chat, there were all the comments. I was like, oh, there they are. I'm like, that's okay. You just got some comments on your video, so it's all good.
It worked out.
Yeah. So I talked to my Canada friend at work today, and she was telling me that there's she's supposed to get another snowstorm tomorrow, so I'm guessing that you also are getting a snowstorm tomorrow.
Unfortunately.
Charity said she said she wished she could take her car to her daddy, but that's over 1,000-mile drive. The car would die before I got there. That's a bummer. And she was she was telling me that there's some place, I guess, where you can like normally go skate on the lake, and then they didn't open it. They didn't open it up this year because it didn't get cold enough for long enough to open it. Does that sound like something near you?
Yeah.
She told me the name of it, but since I'm not from there, I have no idea what she called it. And then she talked about some other ones where they're like another place where you can drive like snowmobiles out onto the lake. But she said that one there's been accidents and stuff. But
Yeah.
in the past with that, because, I'm like, well, I wouldn't want to drive a automobile of any kind out onto the ice because that's heavy. Chris said, can you say something to Grammy Colleen, but the flowers are mine and she may have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, well, I thought, hold up. Let me go back then. I thought Grammy Colleen posted those. Hang on. That's my bad. Yep. Hold up. Where did Mike? There it is. Community home. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. CHJ. Shoot. CHJ. So, Chris, the live that you posted, were you going on Grammy Colleen's live? I just because when I accepted that, I thought that was you, but then the picture that came up was for Grammy Colleen, or I thought it was. So that's my bad. But you're right. She would probably be like, "What, huh?" Well, then, Chris, those are awesome. Those are great. Those are really cute. I like those. So y'all, those flowers that I said were Grammy Colleen's, they're not. They're Chris Kaleidoscopes.
Oh.
Okay.
But didn't you start off by saying they were Krista's?
Well, they're was her pattern, Secret Yarnery's pattern.
Okay.
Because see, when Chris joined the Facebook group, I thought it was Chris, but then she shared a live that was that had Grammy Colleen's face. So then I was like, okay, so I'm wrong. It's not Chris, it's Grammy Colleen. But then she was just sharing her live. So mystery solved. Okay. My sister said, yeah, we're supposed to get tornado-ish weather here tomorrow. I know. I'm not looking forward to that at all. They've already canceled school. So.
You know what?
Say that. Don't stress me out here in North Carolina.
You know what? Kids show you out of school a lot these days.
Mm-hmm.
When we went to school, we went out for nothing.
I know. Just somebody said there was like a meme that went around for a while. It's like, kids today, they cancel schools, and they're like, meanwhile, back when we were in elementary school and they had them all sitting out in the hallway with a book over their head, sitting on the floor with their legs
in Indian style,
or get underneath the desk. But
we didn't have that problem with our schools being cancelled. Only closed on public holidays and school holidays.
So you don't close for like bad weather or anything?
No. We don't get bad weather like that here where I am. Maybe Queensland, Northern Territory, and Western Australia, maybe. But more Queensland than anything.
Well, I
but
would
not
be
where I am.
happy to not get that kind of weather. But
at
y'all
this
have
point,
other
they should
things.
let them go in the summertime because they miss so much in the regular days,
Mm-hmm.
It's so crazy.
See, our kids are off in the summer.
Yeah, they off in the summer.
Yeah,
but we get 7 weeks off.
Ours are off for, let's see,
from May to August.
So yeah, they get like 8-10 weeks or more.
So yours is in the middle, where ours is in the start.
Right. So Wanda says, "Wait a minute, who is in North Carolina? Chanler. Chanler rocks.
Down under me.
Way over yonder.
I'm in Alabama. I roll with the tide. See my shirt?
I do like that shirt.
I'm just saying, just to prove that Go Big Orange and the Tide can coexist on the same panel in harmony.
Yeah. We just don't want to talk about it too much.
I'm about 30 minutes from Raleigh.
I'm coming to North Carolina in April. I don't know if we're going to Raleigh or not. I don't know which city we're going to. I just know we're going.
Live in North Carolina. What part of North Carolina are you going to, girl?
I don't know yet. Because we were supposed to be went in to and we supposed to went to Raleigh. But that got canceled.
Okay.
So now I don't know which city we're going to. I just know we're going to North Carolina.
Cool. I used to live in South Carolina.
I'm like 2.5 hours from Granny D.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I got a friend who stays in Charlotte. She crochets too.
Oh, that's cool.
I've actually my dad's ex-girlfriend lives in Charlotte, and I'm actually thinking about going and staying with her, and possibly trying to meet up with Granny D.
That would be fun. I would love to meet up with Granny D. She's a hoot.
Mm-hmm.
Charity says they say it's no school in the school building, but the kids have the Chromebooks so they can do school at home. Yep.
Yeah.
I got to doing remote learning.
Yeah,
Charity says no such thing
my
as
nephews. My sister homeschooled them, so fit.
Roxy, quit snoring.
But I mean, I think it's because of when the storms are supposed to hit. They don't want the kids to be standing out waiting on the bus and that kind of stuff. And they don't want the bus drivers to be out driving in it. And
to blow it over or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with them canceling school for stuff like that. Because we do have all the built-in snow days and we haven't used them. So I would prefer that they you know.
Like my 3 nephews, they out. My sister homeschooling, so
Mhm.
now they almost through with the whole school year already. I'm like, what? She said they work every day. They do their work every day. When most kids, except for the weekends, most kids out on like spring break and stuff, they still going hard on their work. So
Mhm.
all the holidays and all of that, they still doing their work. So now they almost through with the school year.
Well, that's cool.
Hmm.
Let's see. Wanda says to Chandler, maybe she could do a meetup also because she lives about an hour and a half from Granny D.
Heck
That would
yeah.
be cool. Y'all have to like film it.
Heck
Good
yeah.
night, Sunita. Oh wait, Sunita says she's getting sleepy, but she has to wait for her blanket to dry. Oh no. Y'all, I'm sitting here making this. I have no idea how big this thing is because I did not stop and measure it. It may be way big. Sunita wants to know, Charity, what part are you on Springs Poncho? I haven't even started Springs Poncho yet, but I want to. I gotta finish. I gotta work on my Faith crochet along. I'm on part 5, and y'all, that sucker is huge. It's already big after 4 parts, but I'm gonna go ahead and do part 5 and see how big it is after that. But at the rate it's going, it's gonna be big enough for a queen or a king. I don't know. It's big. Let's see. Charity says she homeschools Miss Kitty, but her classes are online through Bob Jones University. Hey, I used to live near Bob Jones. Bob Jones University homeschool. Zoila said internet is acting up again. Oh no. But yeah, Bob Jones University is in Greenville County.
Green
South
County.
Kakalaki. But they had Bob Jones had a private school, and then they also had the university, the school. And they may have other campuses elsewhere, but I know the main one was right there in Greenville. Had a friend that went K through 8 at the private school and then went to the public school.
I'm going to get going, Pam, because I'll have Eden home soon.
Okay. Well, thanks for popping up.
That's okay. I'll catch up with you on Sunday my time if you come.
Okay. I should.
Bye,
as far as
everyone.
I know, I should be there. Bye.
Bye.
Regina said she didn't send her son to school once when everything had foot-long icicles on it because she wasn't taking a chance. Yep. I don't blame you. Sunita said she just got to part 3, made it halfway, woo, and then it jumped. Halfway, but didn't finish the round. And Zoila says, Regina, how are you, doll? Charity said she is also on part 3 on Miss Kitty's, and on hers, she's only through part 2.
Good morning, fat girl.
Dinky Jen is saying bye, Lisa. Everybody's saying bye to Lisa.
Come here.
Sunita says she needs to work on the All in the Family, but she's just not feeling it. I know. See, that's me. I have to, when I look at the pattern, I really go through it, and sometimes I just don't. And if I don't like all of it, I'll take the parts I do like, and then I'll mix it with something else.
No, come here. Come say hi.
Let's see.
Come say hi. Come here. Come here.
Hi, baby. Oh, here, let's make you big so we can see the baby. Here we go.
This is Roxy.
What is it?
Roxy.
Hi, Roxy. Oh, sweet baby. Look.
So cute.
Hi.
Sleepy girl.
Hi, Roxy.
Hi, sleepy girl.
She said, Mommy's bedtime.
It is. She's been over here snoring for like 30 minutes.
Aw, look at you, sweet baby.
You're my girl.
Oh, so cute. Let's see.
You my girl.
Where's the other baby at, Chanler?
Chloe's upstairs with my sister,
Oh,
and
okay.
Remy's with my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
y'all
I
got
want
3
another
babies
one.
now. Y'all just usually had 2.
So there's 2 that live in this house because Chloe can be dog aggressive with other dogs, and we're not really going to chance it.
Yeah.
But I really want another puppy so bad. I can't stand it right
Aw.
now. Well, so Roxy will be 11 this year, and I want a puppy to have her demeanor because she literally just does what she's doing now.
All right, let's see here. Let's flip this bad boy. Whoop. Okay, so now it comes down all the way in the back. And it touches, I don't know, maybe.
Look like a country gal for real now.
Heck yeah.
Yeehaw.
Oh, you know, right here, I could just slap a little stitch marker right there and hold it right there in place because all three of the little tippy tips come together. I think that's a good place to stop. Or I could just put a button on it. Then I wouldn't have to do an I-cord. I could just put a button on it, reach back there, floop, done. Boom. Okay. All right, let me scroll back up here. Charity said Miss Kitty is doing good. Hold on, let me stop that banner again. Boop. Go back. Okay. Let me scroll back up. Okay, she said Miss Kitty is doing good with homeschooling so far. She has straight A's. That's awesome.
Woohoo.
Zach says I'm ready to throw this dishcloth. Zach, come back up and we can help you. I'm telling you, you need to stop. It's gonna look wonky for the first couple of rows because that is the beast of crochet.
Yes.
And then once you get past that, then it kind of starts flattening itself out. And don't worry about it. It don't have to be perfect as a washcloth. You can be like scrubbing with it.
You can be scrubbing your butt with it, dang it.
Exactly. And Regina said, she is great, Zoila. How are you doing this fine and stormy night? Everybody's saying hi to Roxy. Zoila says, Regina, I'm fine. I'm crocheting a scarf. Dawn says, aw, puppy cuddles.
She's the best cuddler.
She said, I think if I just did the pattern without changing the yarn every row, it would be better. You know, and some of those big blankets like that look amazing in solid colors.
But see, the reason Sunita feel like that, because mosaic, you got to change the color every row. So.
But see, she's talking about the all in the family.
I know, it's the same thing.
But you don't have to change it every row. You can do, or like a ombre yarn where it just gradually changes. I don't like using the striping yarn because I don't like my rounds to like just stop and then go to another color. I like them all to be the same. But like all these people that are doing the Sophie's Universe, like, have you seen it in a solid color? It is beautiful. But just the thought, because I hate weaving in the ends. That's my thing. I hate it. But I love the multicolored blankets. So I deal with it. But it has to be a pattern that I really, really like.
Y'all talking about these blankets and I'm over here doing small things.
Yeah, but you're making stuff. It doesn't matter. You make what you like to make. Like, you're making amigurumis, and I don't like making amigurumi because I hate sewing the things together at the end. I hate it. I hate sewing all the parts together because I'm afraid they're going to come apart. So I try to crochet it. I try to crochet the parts on when I can.
Yeah, that's what I do. I do no sews. No sews, yes.
Zag, don't throw it out the window. So what is it looking like?
Nobody can see that, buddy. There you go.
Yeah. So what size hook are you using? A 6?
I use like an H.
So a 6, is it getting too loosey-goosey or is it getting too tight or is it which way is it going?
Too tight.
Too tight? Then go up a hook size. That's what I do. I crochet super tight, so I use a 6.5 for a lot of stuff. So if you've got a K or a 6.5, go up to that. Or if is it your starting chain that's too tight? If so, do the chain with the K or the 6.5 and then switch to your 6.0 to do the next row. That way your chain's not as tight. And it'll make it easier to get your stitches in there.
You can also get your mom to do the chain in like the first row of single crochet until you get it figured out.
No, he don't need to be cheating.
That's cheating.
It don't matter. You do most of the work
Yeah,
after.
but if your mom, like Chandler said, if your mom do the chain in the first row, then you'll know how to do from there on out. And then when you go back to do it yourself, you'll be like, oh, this all she did. Then next thing you know, you be storing them forever.
True. Yeah. Like when I first started out, my grandma and sister knew, and so like I would get them to start off for me.
See?
Well, Regina said she is busy being a lap for her chihuahua because the front is starting to move through. Oh, the storm.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm almost made it to the end of this queen size mosaic.
Woohoo! You can see the end. Let's see. Zoila said, Zach, it takes practice and don't be so hard on yourself.
That's right.
Kivia said she needs to learn to crochet a scarf. Yep. Well, you've got started because you said you made the coaster, so now you just keep making a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger.
That's it.
Yep. And like Zola said, it's simple. Just you pick a video and follow it. That's what she did for her first scarf. But if you like, Kivia, what stitch do you know? What stitches do you know? So like if you know single crochet or if you know double or half double, just make it as wide as you want and then just back and forth using those stitches, just being sure to count to make sure you have the same amount each row. You can put a stitch marker at the front and stitch marker at the end or first and last. That way you know. And just keep going until you get as long as you want it to be. And then, ta-da, scarf. Regina says, Zola, what yarn are you using for your scarf? Kivia says she needs to organize her hooks and needles. Me too, girl. My needles are everywhere, and so are my hooks. I'm trying to get better, but Charity said her in-laws are going to be moving to North Carolina soon, and they're going to be in Reedsville. I've heard of Reedsville, but I couldn't tell you where it's at. I suck at geography unless I'm living in that particular area.
It's 2 hours away from me.
But which way? Back towards the beach or back towards the mountains?
The mountains.
South. Okay.
It's not that far from Wanda, actually.
So back towards like Asheville, Hendersonville, that way?
Yep.
Maybe that's why Reedsville sounds familiar. Okay. I used to live in Hendersonville. Just in case y'all want to know. A little geography. Little geography lesson on where I've lived. Zoila says the first scarf was with ice cream 4-weight and now she's using a chenille. Ooh, I bet that's soft. Wicked Granny says she has the chain for a V-stitch blanket that she started, but she hates that first row into the chain. Yep, because it gets all wonky. So what I always do is I just do a row of either do a single crochet row or a half double. That way I have something to work into so it doesn't make it all wonky. Zoila says, Zach, you're doing great. Don't stop. Keep practicing. Kivia said she thinks she has some chenille yarn from the Dollar Tree. Yep. And that's nice. That Dollar Tree chenille is actually pretty nice. Zach said he's always hard on himself. Just ask Chanler. Zach, we know.
What? Ask me what? I didn't do anything.
He said he's always hard on himself. Just ask you.
We constantly have to text his mother to make her come yell at him.
Tell him to quit.
Because he likes to call himself ugly and dumb and stupid. His mom made him hold his breath yesterday because he called himself ugly.
Zach. Let's see. Zoila said Kivia, she found one skein of chenille, but it's so thin she went to Michael's and found a fluffier yarn, which she likes. Good deal. Wanda said, yep, Reedsville is about 30 minutes from her. And it's almost in Virginia. Okay, so it's towards the mountains, so it's north. Okay. Gotcha. Like, I kind of have it in my... yeah, okay. So let's say, Zach, don't do that to yourself. Just keep trying. You can do it.
Yep, you can do it.
Charity said, Sanita, she is now on row 7 of part 3 on Miss Kitty's poncho. Regina said she has never used ice cream 4-weight, but she's made the virus shawl in the 3-weight in different shades of white and gray.
I think I got some of that ice cream yarn in there. In the craft room.
Pamela says, now you tell me. Well, now you'll know for next time. But yeah, that's my little tip for tonight. That's what I usually do. And I do that on most of my blankets. Just because, yeah. Zola says, Zach, you never use those words. We love you just the way you are.
Exactly. So we told him earlier.
Yes, they did.
Just the way you are.
I finished the first strobe. See?
Yay! Okay, now just keep going.
Just make sure you chain one at the end of each row.
Yep, chain one. Chain one.
What does that mean?
Oh my god.
Hold up. Okay.
Oh. There we go. I
You're
did
at
it.
the end, and then go bloop, and then turn.
Oh, I
it.
did that.
Okay. Good deal.
Lord.
Sunita said, you're fast. I'm just on half of row 1 of point 3. Or is that point, maybe part 3?
Part 3. Okay. Oh, that was loud. Woo.
Oh, good night, Dinky Jen. DK Jen says she is off to bed. Everyone have a great weekend.
Good night,
I mean, it's got to be like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning there. So, yep, it is time for you to go to bed. We will see you around the YT streets.
I think I'm going to bed myself.
Let's see.
My arm is killing me, so I'm going to bed before I cry.
Oh, don't cry, but good night. Go take you some Advil.
I will. My arm's been bothering me for a few days, so hopefully it's just something pulled and not.
We'll keep you in our prayers.
Yep, for sure.
Thanks.
Let's see. Sanita, or Pamela, Wicked Granny says, Sanita told her how to do the moss stitch on a live one night, and she loves it. It's so easy. That's what this is. This is a moss stitch. It's just the corner to corner moss stitch. I just love how this thing is so sparkly in the light. I'm loving it. See, if I make it a little bit longer, I can tie it, but then it gets so bulky in the back. That's why I wanted to do the like a I cord on it. Let's see. Everybody's saying good night, good night, good night. Okay, Sandrene, this is a question for you from Chris. She says, does the yoga downward dog pose help with the sciatic nerve?
I ain't never tried it. Maybe I need to try that. I might.
Because it might, because it would stretch out the back of your leg.
That's what I was doing. That's why I had one leg laying like this, and the other leg crossed over like this, like a.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cause I seen that on YouTube. I looked at a doctor, and he told you certain moves you could do.
But yeah, downward dog, because that doesn't. Don't you stand and kind of? But I think that it might.
One leg up, one leg down, or both legs. Like I never really did it.
I don't either. I think you just kind of like make like a little. Yeah,
like a bend. That might work. I'll try anything. But you know what? By me working on this left leg so much, the right one will start hurting too. So both of them.
Jealous. Now you gotta. That's what I like when I'm stretching. I'm like, or like when I go get them, like when I go get a pedicure, and the first foot they do all nice and good, and they get to the second foot and they're like, and I'm like, no, second foot's jealous. You gave this one 5 minutes. This one needs 5 minutes. You gotta get them even.
Yeah, now it's like, so you gonna work that side out, but not this side. So now this side hurting a little bit. But I took my muscle relax, so whenever they kick in, I can go to sleep, but I had to put the heating pad on. I think tonight, I'm gonna put the heating blanket on so I can be able to roll it up. Even though I got the remote bed, it still ain't as comfortable. Because of I still had to like put a pillow or something on it to.
Yep. Let's see. Everybody's telling Jen good night. And Sanita says, oh, you're welcome. Chris says, sparkle, sparkle, sparkles. Exactly, it's so sparkly. Zach says he is going to go watch some TV. What are you going to go watch?
Something on Netflix.
Cool beanies. Well, have a good night. Thank you for coming up. And let's see, me, Jane. Jane says she's going to bed too. Good night, Jane. Jane, I found some whatever that color was, Tangatopia. I found some, so you need to email me your address so I can mail it to you.
What happened to Lydia?
I don't know. She put us on mute. She must have went to check on something.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Pamela says she's going to take her nighttime meds, so she'll probably head off soon. Not yet, but soon.
I mean, I took mine too, but they don't really make. Only thing made me sleep is my muscle relaxer, but it ain't kicked in yet. Plus, I gotta wait till my honey baby come home before I go to bed because I ain't get to see him before he went to work. Cause I was asleep.
Charity said, Sanita, she feels like it's taking forever to finish her poncho because she's using a 1-weight. Oh no!
Ooh,
Yeah,
Lord have mercy.
And a 3.25 millimeter. So the poncho will be small enough to fit her. She's 14. Zoila says, Sandrene, she hopes that muscle relaxer helps. Everybody's telling Jane good night. And Wicked Granny. Yeah, I don't know where Lydia went. She put us on hiding us. Okay. The cat's laying here. Can't see him, but he's upside down. I don't want to move that camera. But he's laying. He's laying with his head all like, yeah. Charity. Zoila says, Charity, I have 1-weight yarn, and she's thinking of making her first shawl. 1-weight yarn is so pretty, and it makes such a light. And if you use the right size hook, it makes it so flowy and drapey. Man, it's thin. It is. Thank you. It's thin. It makes my hands hurt sometimes holding it because it's so thin, and I'm used to working with the thicker. My grandmother used to work with thread. She used to work with the number 10 thread. She made all of her stuff out of that. Doilies, all kinds of stuff. Oh, Dawn says she's making some breakfast for dinner. Yum. I already ate supper, but I'm hungry again. See, talking about food. We knew it would get here. We always talk about food. Zola says, ooh, yummy. I do that all the time. Yeah, I love breakfast for supper. Yum, yum.
I had breakfast for supper.
I like it. I had Mexican. But breakfast for supper sounds pretty tasty, too. We've got a little, it's like a local, there's several of them, but there's in our area. It's kind of like, what's that one place called? Chipotle. But it's like a locally owned one. They have like, I think three locations. So that's what I had. But I got me a bowl.
I love Chipotle, but the last time I went, it gave it to me. I was like, oh my God, this terrible.
That's no good.
I think it did that because it was at the end, which they was waiting on new, and it was at the end, and the end be so greasy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what happened. I was just like, oh my goodness. I said I should not have got it, but
it was good. At the moment, at the
time.
Let's see. Dawn said, it's the best. Yep, breakfast for dinner. Okay, Wicked Granny has a question. Ladies, do you ever make the single crochet foundation row instead of a chain? Yes, I do.
I don't.
I do. And if I made a poncho, I like designed it, but I have never done a tutorial on it. But I did the double crochet foundation row. And then that way, when I got to where the neck hole was, I switched off to that and did it across. That way I didn't have to chain. And so it kept it flowing. Yep. Joy said she had French toast and bacon last night for dinner. Oh, man, I hadn't had French toast in forever. Ooh, homemade French toast with, y'all making me hungry. Regina says, 5 out of 6 storm spotters are now in Arkansas. Yuck. Well, stay safe. Prayers for your safety. That's what Miguel was saying, that they had a tornado watch in his area too.
Oh, it said hit Linden in Texas. Linden, Texas.
Oh, did it?
One road done. Well, really 2 roads done.
We have a Linden, Tennessee, right not far. When you said Linden, I was like, oh, wait, what?
I was in Tennessee in January. Was it January?
Where were you?
Or was it in February? It was in Memphis.
That's about 3 hours from me. About 3-ish.
I think it was January. I was in there. Yeah, it was January. So I think it was like a week, maybe. Yeah, like a week before my birthday. So, yeah.
Zola says, "Joy, my kind of dinner. Yummy." Mm-hmm. Let's see. Zola says, "Wicker Granny, she is trying to learn how to do the single crochet foundation because it looks much easier to measure things."
It's easy to do. I just don't do it.
And if I would suggest, especially if you're just learning how to do it, I would suggest to do the same thing I just told Zach. Go up a hook size to do that row width, and then switch to your other, because when I do it, it always tends to be a little bit tighter. But that's because I crochet tight. So, my chat's jumping. Okay. Everybody's talking about Joy's breakfast for supper. Sounds yummy. Zola says, "Wow, Regina, be safe." Exactly. Vicky Granny says, "It looks like it would be easier. She'll just have to learn it." Yeah, and there's a bunch of tutorials out there for it. I don't even remember who I watched to do it, because some of them are confusing when you watch it, and others are like, it just like clicks and it's crystal clear. So if you watch one and it looks wonky and you're like, I can't do that, then just stop watching that one and go find another one. Because when you find somebody that can show you how to do it, then, yeah. Let's see. Don't be licking yourself sitting beside me, dude. You know the rules. Quit. Dawn said high wind advisory when she was on the phone with her brother today in Paris. Paris, Tennessee is not that far from me. Maybe an hour-ish or so.
Yeah, I got a wind advisory right now.
My friend and I went to Paris, Tennessee. Her cousins live there, and we went over there for I think it was a graduation party, and we went, or maybe even a birthday party, one of those. But they have a miniature Eiffel Tower in Paris, Tennessee, and you get your picture made with it. It's like in like a little park. It's a small one. It's still big, but it's small, or smaller than the one in France.
Mm-hmm.
Regina said a few days ago, Norman, Oklahoma was hit. Oh no. Wanda says, I don't want to hear that. I'm picking up a load in Arkansas tomorrow. Well, hopefully it'll move on out and be out of Arkansas, but it's coming through Tennessee tomorrow. So be careful, Wanda.
Yeah.
Turn on that weather radio and listen. Or
whatever. Yeah, I got me one, baby. Everybody like, do it keep you up? When I go to sleep, I'm asleep. Sometimes I do if it's just me in the house. And
well,
I know I've got one. I try to listen for it, but most of the time, no. It's loud, but I don't let it keep me up.
Well, I've got one, and mine was super loud, but it was like they tell you what channels to like tune it to, and mine was going off for areas that wasn't even for me, and it was so loud, so I unplugged it. But my phone, I have my phone set to our local weather, so it'll go off, and it'll be like, there's a device, but so it goes off, so I'm like that.
I mean, I think you can take it like to the store, back to the store, if you still got they'll tell you how to set it to your area.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've tried, but it's collecting dust. So
I got a wind advisory until Friday, 9 p.m.
See, and we've got flood advisories too, because it's because of all the rain. Joy said she likes to use the foundation single crochet foundation row for garments because it's stretchier than a regular chain. And Sanita says Ivy has a way to do the foundation, which is fun and easy.
Whoa.
Welcome back, Lydia.
Sorry, I was doing the dishes.
You're fine. We're like, she
It
left,
says
but she was still there.
tornado strikes Texas and Louisiana. I don't know how much more Louisiana can take. You're going to be down in the ocean.
They're getting hammered.
I was doing dishes, so I had downstairs come back downstairs. Go downstairs again.
Well, we're here, so
And I was doing laundry too, so sorry about that.
Oh, you're
Okay,
fine.
I'm
Look
going
at
to
you
go to the
being
little girls'
productive.
room in TT. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Look at you being all productive. Oh, let's see. But yeah, so Sanita said, check Ivy's way to do the foundation fun and easy. She's talking about Ivy BeeCreative, so I'll have to check that out. Regina said she always goes up a hook size for her chains too. Oh, Charity said they had shepherd's pie for supper. I haven't had shepherd's pie in a long time. I like shepherd's pie. Have you ever had shepherd's pie? It's meat. Like, I use hamburger meat, and of course I add a bunch of stuff to mine that normal shepherd pie don't have, but I usually put peas and corn and spices, and then
I used to make that at where I used to work at in the nursing home, assisted nursing home in my town, and everybody likes it.
Mm-hmm. And then I
had made like 4 of them because that's how much people like eat it.
Yum.
But I would have made extra ones because for employees. So I made 5 of them.
I haven't made it in a long time. Oh, and then I put cheddar cheese in it and then put the mashed potatoes on top and bake it and get it all hot and gooey and melt the cheese. Yum. Yum, yum. Pamela says, thanks, Anita. She'll have to check it out. Zola says, be right back. Somebody's knocking on every door on her floor. Oh, my goodness. That doesn't sound good. Oh, no. She says, got to go. Fire department. Oh, no, Zoila.
That's not good.
You'll have to let us know. Yeah, that's scary. So y'all keep Zoila in your prayers. She said someone's knocking on every door, and turns out it was the fire department. Oh, my goodness. Sanita said
that's not good.
No, not good at all. Sanita said there's also a Paris, Illinois.
Where is she at?
I don't know, y'all. Do y'all know where Zoila is?
She told me one time in my life, and I forget.
And I should know because I think she had it on there. Or she posted it. I should know. I'm like you. I should know. My brain's just not kicking into gear right now. Everybody's saying, take care, take care. Hey, Sandrene, do you know where Zoila lives? What state?
I don't remember her saying.
Because she said, hang on, y'all. Somebody was knocking on every door on her floor. And then she came right back and said, gotta go. It's the fire department.
Oh my goodness. No, I don't think she ever said.
Okay, so here's where we were. I'll go back up. So Sanita
Oh,
said there's a
Paris,
Paris,
Illinois too?
I didn't know that. She said Brett Eldridge is from there. He's not Brett Eldridge, but Morgan Wallen is doing a free concert in Nashville tomorrow. And he announced it this morning. And they were like, but the tickets weren't available until 10 a.m. And you had to go to the arena to get the tickets. And you could only get 2 per person. And within, somebody that worked near there walked over and said that the line was already around the building within like 10 minutes of him notified of him making the announcement. And they said because they thought it would take all day today and tomorrow for the box office to give out all the tickets. All the tickets were gone by like 10 after 1.
Whoa.
Today.
Wow.
Yeah. And some friends of mine went and they were like, they stood in line for 2.5 hours and they ran out of tickets before they got up there.
Dang. They should have went. I would have went online.
No, he didn't. No sell. 100% free concert. You had to go to and he was giving away all the tickets. Gave them all away. They said he gets paid $800,000 to do a show, and then Ticketmaster and all them people are making bank on it. So he was like, fine, so he just did a free concert. He's like, just doing it for free. But it's tomorrow night.
Yeah, I ain't lying. Ticketmaster. I used to work on a Ticketmaster when I worked at Publix. They do make a lot of money off them folks.
Mm-hmm. Because they get their Ticketmaster fee on top of the ticket price, and so so he just did a free concert. So, but I was like, that's cool.
Ooh, Ticketmaster used to work my nerves though, because I'm telling you people, what you got on this section? All I got available is this section. You either want something in this section or you don't want nothing at all. You should have came when the concert first announced. That's all I can tell you.
Yep. But they were talking about all these people, and all these people that are like on my Facebook today. Some of the younger kids were like, oh, I ain't gonna go stand in line. And I started to comment, I'd be like, back in my day, if you wanted to go to a concert, you had to camp out or get in line like 5 hours before the ticket thing opened.
It's just like Black Friday. You gotta do it if you want the good stuff at Black Friday. You gotta go stand in a line.
And I was like, you have to go wait in line to buy those tickets. And then they started selling tickets at some of the some of the record stores. And I thought, oh my gosh, these kids are going to be like, what's a record store? It's kind of like iTunes, but it's actually in the mall.
They'll find out what the record store is.
And you could go buy your tickets at the record store, but not all the record stores. Only certain ones would have the tickets. But anyway. Then everybody's telling Zoila to take care and to be safe. Exactly. She needs to come back and let us know. Rudy was given the time, 10:50. Regina says we're under a flood warning there. They have a river just off of this. Let me put this up here. They have a river just off the side of the Caddo River. Oh, the one that flooded. Okay. And killed all those campers from Texas. That's awful. Sunita said she thinks that Zoila is somewhere on the East Coast. Sunita said, her sister wants to see him. Yeah, and I think 10,000 a ticket. I think that's what prompted him to do this. There were people that they were trying to sell tickets for up to $10,000 or up to not $10,000, up to $1,000, and so yeah. So that was kind of like his. Oh really? I'll show you. I'm not gonna sell tickets. I'm just gonna give them away for free. Sunita says she'll just watch him on YouTube. She said, that's awesome, and it's free for me. Regina said Ticketmaster should be broke up or tore down. Regina said her parents never would have allowed her to camp out anywhere. Yep. I never camped out, but I had some friends that did, and they would take their little pop-up tent and one of them, I mean, they never slept all at the same time, but one would be awake and one would be asleep. But yeah, so. Yep. So Sandrene, did you design that? Are you using somebody else's pattern?
That's Tina.
Oh, okay. The crochet or the mosaic queen, her stuff is amazing.
Yes,
absolutely amazing. Is that one of the squares, or is that her new one?
No, that's an older one. That is not the new one.
Okay. She's got some mittens that she put out not long ago that were really cool looking.
Oh, okay.
Tony, how did I get a hair in the dang stitch marker? Somewhere. That's who I watched hers to learn how to do mosaic.
I watched Fiberfox.
I haven't I've got, it's right here. Another one. But I learned how to make this with her. But she has is that the side? She shows how you can, if you're working in the round,
yeah.
how to keep your seam straight so that,
Yeah.
so it doesn't twist and so that your base stays flat. But
Yeah.
she shows you how you start from the zipper and you go down. So there's no sewing the zipper in when you're done because you start at the zipper and go down.
Oh, okay.
We flip her inside out here.
And I like the graph instead of the wording.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to be able to count it myself.
Yep.
Instead of reading what they said, it's better for me to do the graph.
Yeah, because then you can, And who is it? Crochet Crowd has some good mosaic patterns too. But then when you get done, you just do a row of single crochet to stitch it together, and then you're done. I like Mikey though. I follow him on Instagram, and he's pretty funny. Like, he's all business on the tutorials, but like his just stuff he posts on Instagram and his little shorts.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty funny. He's got some pretty dogs. I think there's a. Did you do the Sophie's Universe? Did you do the Sophie's Universe?
The who universe?
The Sophie's Universe, the blanket.
Mm-mm.
Ugh. That lady's. Ugh. And then I made this one. Same thing, but bigger.
All right. That's cute. I mean, I did that stitch before from Tina just because I was doing a for OVW. She wanted everybody to do a like so long and so wide. So I did mine in a little panel. So I did it and sent it to her because she's going to make a blanket from all her YouTube people or whatever.
Yeah. Tina's who I did this one from. Zach wants to know if anyone knows a Karen Stout. I don't think so, but maybe.
A Karen Style?
Karen Stout. Kivy is why, Zach. Yeah, I don't know. That name doesn't ring a bell as far as a channel. But I mean, if it's like Crochet with Karen or something, Oh. Who was it over on Chanler's channel? Wasn't it somebody over there? No, they were asking for Chanler's name, weren't they? Or were they asking for yours?
Who, mine?
Zach.
Oh.
Over on Chanler's live, somebody was going to send first and last name so they could send a friend request, but I don't know if that was on Zach's or if I'm thinking of it backwards and they were wanting Chanler's. It was Chanler's first and last is what they wanted. I have no idea, Zach. Not that I'm aware of anyway. I don't know. I get a lot of on Instagram especially, I get a lot of Paul Joe wants to be your friend or Matthew William wants to be your friend. I'm like, I'm not accepting a friend from some dude with 2 first names and has just created this account yesterday and has added 15 pictures yesterday. No. I just usually ignore them. Unless I know who it is.
I got a friend request that I don't even know that person. And when I don't know the person, I block it.
Zach says, Regina, you're friends with her, it says. She must be somebody on YouTube then. Or, it must be somebody that you've met through here. Let's see. So, is it on Facebook, Zach?
I know Zach found me on Facebook. So. And him and I talk a lot.
Ooh, child, when I tell y'all these legs, both of them.
I
It's like
see
it's moving
her.
around, moving race. Woo.
Mutual. Okay, well, Zach, I can tell you just Googling her or pulling her up on here. I have 3 mutual friends with her, and all 3 of them are YouTube friends. So she's got to be a YouTube person. But I don't know what her online thing would be, what her channel name would be. Because all of the pictures that I can see are her like emoji thing, her memoji.
So what are you doing on your channel, Sandrene?
What you mean? What I'm doing on my channel? Huh?
Are you making any new videos or anything like that?
No, nothing but the 100-day thing.
Okay, looking at her profile pictures, Zach, she looks familiar, but I can't think of what her channel name is.
Oh, I'm gonna go mad in a minute if this pain don't go away.
But I can tell you that my mutual friends with her are Yarn Barf Christie is one of them. So. Right. Pamela says, or she's in a group with you. She said, because she doesn't know everybody's name in the groups that she's in. Exactly. Neither do I. Charity says, gotta go. Phone battery is at 8. Good night, Charity. Thank you for hanging out with us. Have a good night.
Good night, Charity.
Oh, okay. Zach said he sent her a message and asked who she was. Good deal. Her picture kind of looks like somebody that I call Julie, though, but... Yeah, I think you popped up on my Facebook the other day, Lydia. Want me to be friends with you?
Yep.
But see, now I'm learning people that are coming into my group.
I am going to post some pictures of my crocheting dishcloths and my knitting dishcloths after I type my ends to them in the thing.
Good deal. And I'm hoping that because my cousin is on there and she does primarily quilting, but she also does crochet and stuff too. But I'm hoping that, and my best friend is a quilter, and then my cousin's wife, which I consider her my cousin too, they're both quilters. So I'm hoping that they'll start posting stuff in there too. But I mean, it's new. I mean, I've only had it up for a week, so yeah.
I put something on Facebook for beginners knitting needles on Facebook, and I got three members on it.
Good deal.
So
let's see.
So
Zach said that with Sandrene too, and I was like, "Who are you?" Zach, you didn't think she looked like her profile picture?
Oh, I'm a baby. I got my baby picture.
Your baby. Yeah. I saw it a while ago.
I'm a little baby. I was 9 months old. I think it's either the baby picture that when I was 9 months old or it's the picture when I was in Head Start. I think it's the picture when I was in Head Start.
I think you look like you're maybe 2 or 3 or 4.
Yeah, that was the picture I was in Head Start. I was like about 3-4 years old.
Yeah. I've got to I need to change mine. I was looking at my pictures today. I logged in to change up some stuff. Joy says, I didn't know you could ask them. Yeah, just send them a message. Like if they send you
Facebook
a
Messenger
request, you can just click on the messenger and you can ask them. Zach says, I was an ugly baby. Zach!
Stop saying that.
Givia says, don't say that, Zach.
I look exactly the same from baby on up.
Yep. But, yeah. Oh, but anyway, yeah, I need to change my picture because I was looking and I was, like the big picture, the big long picture that's on Facebook. It's a family picture, but it was from like 4 or 5 years ago. And I'm like, I need to update that because some of the people in that picture, like I had boyfriends in there for like my niece and stuff. And I'm like, and my cousin and his girlfriend, and they all have broken up. So I'm like, I need to change that because if they ever go to my channel, why do you still have that up? But I mean, I don't go look at my that picture, and I can only see my little profile picture, which I need to change because my grandson's not in it, so I need to go change it to a different. Because I have like a little collage, so I need to go change it up to something else. Okay, Zach says he's handsome now. Exactly. There you go.
Zach, you still got your girlfriend?
All right, Zach, we're waiting. Oh.
My Facebook picture is me and my fiance.
Oh, is it?
My other half.
Oh. Hold up. Let me go look. I could look on my computer. That'd be easier.
Is you and a lady getting a certificate or something?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was. Did you change it, Lydia?
What?
Did you
It's
change
you and
it?
a lady and you getting a certificate? You changed
Oh,
it?
that's my YouTube channel, but
Oh, okay.
on my Facebook channel, my Facebook friend is me and my fiance.
Oh, okay. Oh, you finna get married?
She did. She got
Congratulations,
engaged.
girl.
Yep.
She got engaged not long ago.
Mhm,
Valentine's
We
was
got
girl.
on Valentine's Day I got engaged.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You'll be caught up with me in a minute.
Yep.
I'll be 22 years in December.
Aw, Lydia, he's sweet looking.
Thank you.
I had to go Facebook stalk.
Yep.
Let's see. Zach says no, they weren't ready to date yet, but they're still friends. So yay. I just got it. Pam, I just accepted you into the group. When I went over there to look at Lydia's picture. Everybody saying, congratulations, Lydia.
Thank you.
Regina said, so she's a yarny lady like me, Zach. Y'all have a hair that's tickling me. Okay. Y'all, I shed.
Thank you, John.
I think I shed more than my my cat.
I shed a lot too.
I don't know how I'm not bald because I swear, like so much of my hair comes out. I need to get it cut because when it starts falling out like that, if I get it cut, it stops falling out.
Yep.
All right, y'all. We're up to 29 members on the Facebook group. Woohoo! So that's good.
Yep, I'm doing both pictures at what I get my work done. Few other things, and then I'm going to both take pictures what I make.
That'll be good. I gotta get me some. I'm just sitting here. I gotta get my hands on something. Y'all, I was working on this the other day. This is that big giant thing that I'm gonna felt. And it might have even been on my live last week. I don't know. And I was doing all the rounds. I think it was. And I was like, oh yeah. And then I did 3 rounds of half double crochet before I realized and remembered that I wasn't doing this in half double. I was doing it in double crochet.
Oh no!
I hate when that happens.
But I'm gonna felt it, so I'm not gonna frog it back out because once it felts, you're not gonna be able to tell anyway.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna keep rolling with it and just switch back to double crochet now. But it smells good because I had put lotion on the last time I worked on it, and it smells like that lotion. And that lotion smells yummalicious. So, yeah. Pam says she is still growing her hair out after going bald during chemo. I have a friend or my aunt is the same. Her hair is growing back out after chemo. But she was rocking her bald head. Like she got a wig to wear. But like, so she went out, she'd wear it. But then when she got home, or at our Thanksgiving, she just took it off. She was like, I don't even care. You rock that.
That's what my dad's sister did. She had cancer, and she had a wig, and it was just the family after in all the days anyway. So, so
yeah,
she took her wig off and without it. So
yeah, because she says it gets hot. Regina
Oh
said,
yes, I got a whole lot of them up down the dresser. I got about 12 wigs.
That's
Sometimes I
what.
don't feel like combing my hair, but when I get where I'm going, it'll be hot. I'll be like, oh, ain't about this life. I'm glad I braided my hair down under it.
That's like BJ. She had her wig on one day during her live, and somebody's like, "Oh, your hair's different." She said, "Yeah." She said, "I knew I had to go outside, and it was cold. This is my hat."
Yeah, they good for the winter. I don't see how people wear them in the summertime because I ain't about that life. But
I mean, hey, even when I wear one just for like Halloween and stuff, makes my head itch and. Let's see. Regina says, I'm glad it's growing back, Pam. May it regrow quickly for you. Pam says, I did too. She said, I didn't even bother with a wig. I figured if they didn't like it, they didn't have to look. Exactly. Good night, Wanda. She said she's calling it a night. Everyone stay safe. You too. And like Regina says, safe travels tomorrow. Pay attention to that weather. I'll be thinking about you. So yeah, take your time. Oh, and I talked to Cynthia, and she's supposed to send you my number. But she was so sleepy, so if she forgets, just send her a message. Or you can send me an email and I can send it to you. When Wanda's traveling through Tennessee, we're gonna meet up and eat some grub or something, or just meet up and say howdy do. So good night.
How's Liz doing, Pam?
Oh, she posted a video this week, so I think she's doing pretty good. I sent her a message. Oh, hey, Bridget. I am making a ginormous basket.
Hi, Bridget.
I'm doing mosaic and eating hot tamales, which I just opened.
I'm doing just gloves off of my knitting needles. Make another one.
It's looking good. Okay. All right. Good deal, Wanda. Regina says that's how she feels about gawkers too. Everybody's saying, hey, Bridget. But yeah, Bridget, it's just, I had some wool and I was doing your, stash down 2023. So I used up all my wool, and then I realized that I overestimated the amount of yarn that I had. So the dark here you can see, that's how wide it is.
Whoa.
And so I didn't have enough.
Wow.
So this is the sides. So I need a lot more. So I had to go buy more wool. But that's okay because I got it when it was on sale. But yep. But it's going to be a big old enormous basket.
So Liz is doing okay, you said, right?
So Liz is doing, well, she didn't actually say, yes, I'm doing good. But I sent her a message on Facebook and invited her to join the group. And then I saw this week she posted a video. So she got out and she went to Joann's. So if y'all haven't seen it, her Joann's in her area is awesome, or the one she was at. So it was really cool. So yeah, but so she did post that. And Bridget says, awesome, beautiful projects. Thank you, Bridget. Yeah, it's going to be a ginormous basket, a mammoth basket. But when it felts, it's going to shrink. I made one, and then I gave it to my kiddos to put baby toys and stuff in. Because my daughter-in-law, well, and my son too, they like they try to go as much natural stuff as they can. So they wanted like a wool basket. So I gave it to them, and I was like, I can always make another one because I still had enough yarn. So I have no idea how much it's going to shrink. It'll shrink quite a bit, though, because this yarn, this is the Hobby Lobby wool. It shrinks down quite a bit. What is it called?
How long you usually stay live?
I love it. Oh, just till we get tired of talking.
Oh, okay.
You can, if you're tired, you can go. Sometimes we go.
No,
For,
I'm good.
all right.
Like I said, I'm waiting on my husband to get home.
Okay. Sometimes we go for 2 to 3 hours. One night we went for 4 hours. Probably won't go 4 hours tonight. Right now I'm aiming for probably 3. So probably my midnight-ish my time.
My time will be midnight too, same as yours, because I'm central.
Yep, so's Lydia.
Yep, Central
My
Time.
husband get home by midnight.
That'll work then. So Bridget, did you sew your which spinning wheel did you not like? Was it your new baby or your old baby? And then she's getting another one too that she can travel with. Wicked Granny says she's had a great time tonight as usual, but she's gonna head to bed. Love you all. Good night to everyone in the chat. Good night, Pamela.
Good night, Pam.
Night. Regina said she won an anniversary cake, and the only pattern she has found for it is a rug. It is 1,000 yards of a 6-weight. Any ideas? This I made with an anniversary cake, and 2 of them, I needed 2 balls to make this size blanket, but you can make just like a little lap throw with one. I mean, it wouldn't be very big, just enough to cover like or I call them a stadium throw. Like you can take it to a football game, it covers your down to your ankles, but it doesn't drag the floor, just enough to keep your legs warm. Bridget said the newer one she has up for sale. Oh, okay. She said she didn't like the way, I saw it on another one. She didn't like the way it spun. For her, it's a good, yeah, there she is. She said it's a fine wheel, but it's just not the right wheel for her. Yeah. Cool. Everybody's saying good night to Pamela, Big Granny.
My neighbor's been yarn, and she wants me to always come down there and see it, her doing it, but I haven't done it yet.
I'm gonna get the little one, the one you do on the little stick. I'm gonna try it like that. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, then I ain't spent too much money on it. So
yeah. Well, see, I want to go to the Smoky Mountain Spinnery because after Granny D was talking about going, I didn't even know it existed. So, and I mean, we go to the mountains all the time. Well, usually once a year. Pre-crazy times. Pre-2020. Anyway.
Where's that?
It is in Gatlinburg. So, I mean, it's like a 3.5 hour. But they do spinning classes and stuff. So right now they're on winter hours because they're up in the mountains, so you never know when there might be snow or bad weather or whatnot. So when it starts warming back up, I want to go up there. But they do like the really cool stuff. Like they teach you how to like felt, like make punch felt like Christmas ornaments and how to spin, and it just seems like it'd be a really neat place to go visit. So I want to go visit it. Bridget said the wheel that likes to, she said that wheel likes thick to thin, bigger yarn, and she likes to spin smooth, thin yarn. Gotcha. Yeah, well, you want something that's going to spin what you like to use or what you like to, otherwise it's too much, it's more like a job if you don't like what you're spinning. So.
Yeah. Y'all know why Spring didn't go live tonight?
She's on vacation and her internet was sucky where she's at. I'm not sure where she's at, but I did see a post about that earlier. That she said her internet was, they're on vacation and the internet is crap, so she wasn't going to be able to. Those were not her exact words, but I'm paraphrasing. She might have said sucks or is slow or isn't strong enough. Something along those lines. But yeah. Not good. But yeah. So
I
Ooh,
went
I just
on a
don't know
live
how.
today after I got home from work.
today you did?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I got a notification. See, there's that notifications again. I don't think I got a notification that you went live.
I think I seen it, but I had this terrible little thing right here climbing all across my head and around trying to get on off the bed, touch stuff, and I was like, I am not gonna get on nobody live with this thing right here climbing all around my head. He was teaming too much yesterday. Yeah, it took like
You must have your little nephew.
yes,
Aiden.
he had took like a 2-hour nap when Jesse came home from the bowling alley, baby. Every time Jesse had popped him some popcorn,
So he was ready to roll.
he'll eat Jesse popcorn. He'll get Jesse put enough in his hand lift. He'll put like 3 kernels in his hand. He'll eat 2 of them. He'll give me 1. He'll put it in my mouth. He'll go back over there just to hold his hand. I was like, I don't want no more. Stop giving me the popcorn. I don't want no more. He's like, yeah. And yeah, kept doing that. Then he'll stick it in my mouth. I was like, oh my goodness. He a whole hot mess.
Aw. Bridget said spinning is her yoga when I want it. Sanita says, yep, I'm letting all in the family go like Elsa. Let it go. Let it go. Regina says, I would definitely not know a thing about spinning yarn. She said bleh. She said, I just chill. I spin. Regina said she showed her son spring spinning and it blew him away. It's pretty
I know it
cool.
blew me away. That's why I want to do it. When I seen her and Juanita doing it, I was like, oh, I want to do that.
It's just really cool. There's a lady here that was going to teach a class, or not teach a class, but she had a booth at a crafts fair. Hey, OVW, welcome in. How are you tonight?
Hey, Sister Marcelle.
But she was going to teach
my shirt,
it. But
y'all
then,
seen my roll tide shirt? That's who made it, but she don't make them no more.
Aw. But a storm rolled through, so she had to close up. And then I haven't seen her again because I was going to go up there and get her information and see if I could just go watch her do it.
She made this too.
I've seen
wow.
those. I saw her. She was having a sale on those one night.
It's literally got yarn up under here.
Oh, that's cool.
She got the regular cup.
Cool.
She put the yarn, glued the yarn down on here, and then she put the epoxy on here. And then I told her I wanted this. If you can read this, bring me my yarn. And then on this side, Sweet D, which I named myself that in high school. Sweet Dave, my maiden name David, so Sweet D. And then it's got a screw off lid. And you can put the straw
through the little,
here.
Oh, I never seen one of those lids before.
Or you can put the lid, the straw here or here. Yeah, it's a screw off lid. That's the best part of it. And then,
so you don't have to worry about it popping off. Or when you pick it up, it's popping off.
And then this got the straw in it. It came like this.
Oh, that's cool.
You screw this off. And then here go the straw. You can pull it out. So, if you outside, you lounge with your family outside at a picnic or something, you don't want no fly to get you, just push it in and put it back in there. It's the straw. And then it also came with a cleaner to clean the straw.
Oh, neat.
So, because you can carry this part on your keychain because it got that little thing right here. I had to use it. She was like, why you ain't use it? I said, so pretty, I don't want to use it. I used all my hooks she made for me, though. Mm-hmm. Did you see the hooks?
I saw, she was doing that. She had her hooks. She had some of those cups and some hooks is what she was selling that night. And I was like, those are nice.
I'm a repeat customer, so.
And that looks
I don't know what else you're going to do next, but I'm willing to test it out for it, buy it. Yeah.
She said, in case y'all didn't know, Dreenie Boo was my spokeswoman.
That's right.
That looks like one of those mugs too that keeps your tea hot or keeps it cold or keeps it hot, whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, cold or hot.
Put your ice in it and it stays cold for days.
Yeah.
So.
Somebody made me one for my birthday. And I will show you. It's
Who made that?
one of my friends who I
okay.
know, and she made it for me for my birthday, and I
Okay.
got it on my birthday party.
That's cool. I like that. And she even used your YouTube.
Yep, she put my channel name on it.
Yeah, I mean, I could have got that, but I was like, no, I want this name.
What are y'all working on? Well, I was working on a bandana, which I've decided it is going to be a bandana, but I have to count to do the tie that I want to do. So I switched off, and now I'm working on a big old basket that I'm going to felt.
I'm doing mosaic.
I'm working on knitted dishcloth.
Sandrene is counting. Are you on a row where you have to pay attention, or are you on a row where you can just go with it?
I'm on a row. I can just go with it. That's why I be telling people sometimes I can just do mosaic. The row ain't got to count.
Mm-hmm.
I can be talking, laughing, eating, everything.
You know, you're talking about Tina's, and then like with hers, you know, she cuts at the end of each round unless you're working in the round. But like with the most of the ones I've seen, like the crochet craft, well, he does some that you cut, but you can like it's a 2-row pass, so you go down with the same color and then you come back up, so it kind of elongates the pattern a little bit, but you can carry the yarn up the side, so you don't have to cut it every row.
I cut it, but I sew it in though.
Well, that's you're good. I know. And
Yeah,
that envelope, and you know the envelope border that everyone talks about, that would be good, but I would be afraid it'd pull through. And man, that's a whole lot of border to have to crochet.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. So now I just crochet the ends in. See, you can't see no ends, because I sew them in as I go.
You just crochet on top of it.
And then when I cut at the end, like this end, when I find it, like this end, when I go back, this is the first one, I have to sew that one in. But when I go back to this one, I put it on top right here.
And just crochet on top.
And just crochet it over it.
That's what I do. That's what I do with most of mine. Let's see. Regina says she has a purple Ozark cup. That's his face. Hey, those Ozark cups from is it from Walmart, or is that Ozark? Yeah, Ozark Trail. That sucker, I did like a little commercial for them. They don't know it, but I had left my cup at work, and when I got into work the next day, I still had half a cup of ice.
Wow.
I was impressed with my little $10 cup from Walmart.
Yep, I bought this cup right here. This one, I got this one from Buc-ee's. Do y'all got Buc-ee's?
Yep.
This cup was cheap, but it sure had my ice in here until the next day, to almost the next night.
Yeah, we've got a Buc-ee's.
If the baby ain't here, because he like to eat ice at night.
It's not close, but it's on the way. Well, it's on the way, like heading towards the mountains, and they're getting ready to build another one near Murfreesboro. But yeah,
mine's like an hour away.
I guess Murfreesboro about an hour and a half. But yeah, I want to. Next time I get in there, I might get me a Buc-ee's cup, because I got a shirt, I got a long sleeve t-shirt and a t-shirt, and then a bunch of snacks. So.
Got some good food in there too.
Yes, they did. I was impressed with it, and the prices were inexpensive. I was really impressed with the price.
It's like a Walmart gas station.
Yep. But I didn't know.
It's pretty much got everything in there you need, except for they don't have yarn. But
yeah, but those in their bathrooms, the bathrooms are nice.
Oh, the bathrooms, the bomb.com.
Yes,
you know what? Nice. They kind of remind me of the casino bathroom. When my husband go to the casino, he don't want to ride by himself, so I ride with him, but I take my yarn since they don't smoking no more. I was like, shoot, I can just sit in the bathroom and crochet, but I sit by him at this thing and crochet. He was like, you're weird. Who at casino crochet other than you? I was like, somebody smart.
It's just, that's going to be a huge basket. It is, but then I'm going to felt it, so it's going to shrink down, but it's still going to be pretty big. I'm making it a little bit bigger than the one I made the kiddos. or I think it's a little bit bigger than the one I'm making the kiddos. I really can't remember because I didn't write it down. I was just winging it. But it's still going. I'm hoping it's going to be big. Bridget said she is spinning some of the most yummy fiber, beautiful dabs of color. Ooh, pretty.
Can't wait to see that.
Regina says, I wonder how big of a
dark yarn.
Oh, I know. Wouldn't that be pretty? Regina says, I wonder how big of a basket she can make with one anniversary cake. Oh, girl, you can make a huge basket. Hold up. Okay, so this, I used an N, whatever millimeter an N hook is. Big. What is an N? I think it's laying right here. No, that's a P. Well, that's a 9. So what would a 10? So what would an N be? Like a 9, 8? I don't know. I used a big hook. A big old honker hook. Come here, you. Okay. So this is how big. Honey, did you take my yarn? Nope. Hold on. I got to find the end of it. I already tied on the next one. Okay. I was like, where is it? I forgot I did. I started it. Okay. I just tied it on, but I haven't done much. I just finished out the row that I was on. Okay, so where's my knot? All right, Regina. So this is how big it is. This is how wide it is.
Oh,
so
yeah,
like if I hold it up, it's
huge.
Yeah. So I mean, I made a big blankie. So it's that wide.
Not a big blanket there, Bam.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, I can't. It's a little bit wider than my wing. Little bit wider than my wingspan. And then here is how long it is right now.
Wow.
So that's one anniversary cake, Regina. So it's gonna, if you used an anniversary cake, it would make a giant basket if you use the whole thing. Or you can make several baskets. It's a lot of yarn because this is one ball in this right here. And like I said,
what color is that blanket?
What color is it? I think it's called Sweet and Sour Dots. But so yeah, so that's what one did. And somewhere along here was the end. I just can't, my knot is already hiding amongst all the things. So yeah. So you could, depending on how big of a basket you wanted, you can make you a basket that you could sit in. It'll make a big basket. You can make a big basket. Oh no, Regina. Regina says they got a tornado warning now. Oh no.
No. Be safe.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Joy said she wouldn't felt it. The basket? Yeah. I'm going to felt it though because I want it to be stiffer. But that's what my friend was like. I made a purse first. I followed a Bag O' Days tutorial, crystals, because I had never felted. And so I watched her tutorial on how to felt and got the so that was the first project that I felted, was a purse. And
here's my
looking good. But it's this particular yarn that I'm using, which is the Hobby Lobby's I Love This Wool, shrank quite a bit more than what Crystal used in hers. Hers only shrunk down about a third. Mine shrunk down probably a half or a little bit more. Okay, Sandrene. So it the anniversary cake. Right, yeah, the anniversary cake will not felt. I got you now. I understand. Yeah. So yeah. But it's a thicker yarn, so you could use a smaller hook And Regina, we're just going to keep talking to you and hope that that tornado just passes right on and goes around you or stays up in the air and does not come down and touch down.
Be safe, though.
Exactly. Yeah. Go where you need to go to your safe spot.
Yep.
Let's see. Who's commented? Oh, pretty. Okay, hold up. Let me go share my screen here. Share screen. So y'all look what Chris made during the live. That's pretty.
Wow.
I like that yarn. I like all the colors.
What is that?
It looks like a pillow. Or maybe a face scrubby. I don't know.
That looks neat.
Chris, tell us what you made. I like the way it looks, though. It's hard to tell, like, what size it is. Well, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds. It might be a face scrubby or a coaster. I don't know, but it's cute. I like it. It's pretty. I love those colors. I like the colors. Stop screen.
I thought I was going to sneeze. My allergies are really bad right now.
Mine too. And the news people said that that the pollen has started early.
I think I'm going to have to get.
Warm.
I think I'm going to have to get my allergy shots now.
Yeah, I started taking allergy pill. I guess it was last week. I had to take an allergy pill 2 days. This week I only took it once, but I'm thinking now, like after, like if it's going to stay warm, I'm going to get back on the habit. Sorry, I got fuzz on my face. In the habit of taking it every day, so that by the time the pollen gets really high, I'll have the allergy meds.
I'm back on my fuzz.
Yeah. I had to get allergy shots for a while, and I hated them. Ugh.
Oh, I have to get them now because since I, have allergies. But if I keep if my allergies still bugging me next week, I'm going to start eating shots again.
Chris says it's a dish scrubby.
Really? I love those colors. Chris.
Me too. That's nice. Those colors are really nice. Okay, I can see the dish. Yeah. I was close though. Face scrubby, dish scrubby. I use it for both. I like it. That's nice. Bridget said her driveway is already yellow with all the pine pollen. It's already bad. And I think the reason my allergies were so tore up last week is because it was so windy. And it was just stirring all that mess around. But then it's been raining for several days. So I think it's kind of like mashed it all down.
Calm down.
So it hasn't been as bad. Okay, Regina said, good, Regina. She said it's north of her. Took her a minute to get the local news on the TV, but scared. I know, right? For those that don't know, if you're not in a area where you get tornadoes, a tornado watch just means the conditions could present a tornado.
Yep.
But it's just the weather conditions are favorable. If it's a warning, that means rotation has been spotted in your area. Does not mean that a tornado has actually touched down, but there is rotation. There is a tornado in the sky somewhere which can touch down at any time. So that means go to your safe space and yeah. So good. I'm glad that
be safe and sorry.
Exactly. And Dawn says, Chris, that's the prettiest dish scrubby I've ever seen. Oh, I'm sorry, Zach. You can come back up on the panel and hang with us for a little bit.
And I noticed this morning, my mom knows this evening I'm getting like my eczema on my cheek again, or allergies with but it's on this side too. But yeah, it's itchy. I have to put my cream on it before I go to bed.
I get that. It almost feels like when I get it, almost feels like, I mean, it itches almost like it's poison oak or poison ivy. And I'm like, I haven't been near any of that. And I have to put something on it to keep it from, because I know, especially when I go to sleep, I have to put something on it before I go to sleep. Because I usually get it like on my legs, and I will scratch the fire out of it when I'm sleeping. So then the next day, it's worse because I've scratched it all night long in my sleep. So I have to try not to do that.
I have very bad eczema on my legs.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
So.
But yeah, Zach, if you want to come back up on the panel and hang.
I had to go drop my kids off at the swim pool.
Okay.
You know what that means, don't you?
I do.
Some people don't know.
I know.
That's the polite way of saying it.
Uh-huh.
Woo.
Were you did you see the picture? Were you still here when I showed Chris's picture?
Oh yeah, that is so beautiful. I meant to comment on it because I took my phone.
It's a dish scrubby. Oh, okay. I do the same thing.
I left y'all on my iPad in here, but I took my phone in there
so you could keep up.
Yeah, see what's going on.
Dawn says she has eczema and it itches like that, and she scratches it in her sleep too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's awful.
I don't itch mine, but it bothers me.
Oh, that's good because I
scratch what, your hair, your head.
The eczema, like if you get like a rash or something that itches, or like poison oak, feels like poison oak. Yeah, I just I scratched the fire out of it. Chris says it's okay and hug.
I just rub it mine, rub it that way I don't itchy.
Well, when I'm awake, I scratch around it. Like if it's on my I'll scratch around where it is, and that makes it. Or I'll do this number.
And my sister for my nephew, my sister used black soap, and it helps. It pretty much cleared it up.
Is it like a charcoal soap?
What she could say it's called? That big ass black soap or something like that. The name of it. They used to sell it. She used to could get it at TJ Maxx, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
But she hadn't found it recently. But one of my friends told her another name for another one that she got, and it works pretty good. So I'll ask her what the name of it is, and I'll let you know.
Okay.
And it pretty much cleared his eczema up.
I use them when I have the tissues all over my face.
Dawn says she stops herself when she notices she's doing it. Right? Me too. But like when I'm sleeping, I just do it in my sleep and I don't know. And then I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh. Because Chris says she uses pine tar soap. Is it black? The only black soap I've seen is the charcoal soap. But it may have something else in it. Dawn says, please let us know because she has tried everything.
They ordered a whole case because it helped for other stuff too, but it really helped with eczema. Because my nephew, he had it so bad, he couldn't stop scratching. He had his head, all of his body. My niece had it too, but she growed out of it. But my nephew, he had it in his head. He keeps scratching his arms and legs and stuff. And so when she got that soap and started bathing him in it and washing his hair and stuff, it pretty much cleared up. He don't scratch as much no more.
Cool. Chris said that the pine tar soap is black. And Dawn says she's been using cortisone 10 eczema and it helps a little. Yeah. But let us know what that's called.
I will. I probably text her tonight or something. Well, she probably sleep now.
Regina
I'll probably
said,
text her tomorrow after I come from the grocery store. She'll be up being a school teacher for homeschooling. And I'll probably text her in the morning. I gotta go grocery shopping in the morning. I was gonna go this morning, but it was raining so bad, and I had the little baby. But we still had to go to the store because I had to get him something for breakfast. Because he was like, eat.
"Aw,
And so I ain't had nothing in
hungry."
him that he'll like to eat. So he like those breakfast bowls by Jimmy Dean.
Oh, me too.
And
Those
he
are
eat the
good.
whole thing. I got him the one with the bacon, the eggs, and the potatoes.
Yeah.
For a 1-year-old, I said, you got a good appetite.
Mm-hmm.
And then before lunchtime came, I was gonna give him. He liked to eat those macaroni bowls, and I bought him 2 of those. But she had came and got him before then, so I still got him. So when he come back over here, if he wants something to eat, I just give him one. He eat the whole
Those
thing.
macaroni cups are really good.
Mm-hmm.
He love
I like
them.
those too, and those good too. Like you can get that, and I get the bacon, like the pre-cooked bacon. You just heat it up in the microwave for a few seconds, and then crumble that in there. Mm-hmm. Good eats. Or sometimes I'll mix tuna with it. Let's see. Let me scroll back up. Kivia said we must be talking about black soap. We are. Chris said soap with neem, Neem. Regina said she's had pine tar soap. She has a friend that makes it. Dawn said she didn't get her eczema didn't develop till she was in her 30s. Regina said the one she uses is pine tar with oatmeal. Dawn said the doctor gave her some steroids, but that hadn't made her have roid rage, and she can't take that. Well, and I don't like when I started having an allergic reaction. Something they could figure out was, and they gave me what is it called? The Metadose packs, the prednisone packs, or steroid packs, and I took several rounds of those. And after a while, it made everything taste funny, and I wanted to eat like meat and potatoes, and made me want to stay awake, so I'd sleep for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I was up needing to do something. It gave me a lot of energy though, because I was like, I don't think I had rage, but I couldn't sleep, but I was just like, go. But yeah, everything started tasting weird. Regina said her pine tar soap is dark green. Dawn says, Regina, that sounds nice because she likes the smell of pine. Dawn says she used tar.
Well, I feel like I'm going to let you go. I would talk you. Probably see you on Lisa's live on Saturday.
Okay. Alrighty, I should be there. As far as I know, I should be there.
Hey, did Lisa ever talk to you about the group?
Yeah, and we need to figure out like what time you wanted to do that and when, what day, what time.
Yeah.
Every week, once a month, every other week. Just let me know.
Yeah, we need to do that. I need to talk to her about that.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk about it this weekend sometime.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I will see you guys later.
Good night, Lydia.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Sandrene. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Dawn says she uses a charcoal shampoo and it smells bad. Regina says, is it tea gel? And Dawn said that the prednisone gives her insomnia too. Yeah. Everybody's saying, take care, Lydia. And Regina said she's had one steroid shot and she never wants another. I don't mind the shots, but it actually makes me feel better when I get the shot, just one shot.
Me too. It made me feel better with my sinuses. It made me feel a lot better. Whew.
Yep. Dawn said she's used both the tea gel and the MG 217, and it's pricey. And you're right, they do not smell good at all. But yeah. I've been getting shampoo, like a bar of, like the shampoo bar from Grove. Well, it's made by the company called Peach. It smells pretty good and it gets soapy. I just heard something over there, but it sounded like something fluttering, like a you know, like a wasp or a moth or something, how they make that noise when they're like hitting something. It's a dang cat sitting down here stretching, scratching something. But I was like, so yeah. Dawn telling Lydia bye. Yeah, Wanda, she's a truck driver, so I try to, when she's listening, I try to make sure that I read the comments because she likes to listen while she's driving, or sometimes she'll watch the replay while she's driving. And then that's what my friend told me too. She's like, you need to like tell us what the people in the chat are saying because otherwise you're just having a conversation with yourself.
Yeah, like whatchamacallit, like Marsha Lee, you know, Stacy, and then like Sylvia.
Yep. And so that's what she's like, you know, because she said, you know, we can't see if we're driving, we can't be watching the chat, or if we're just listening on the replay, you can't see that. Well, I mean, you can see the chat if you tell it to, you know, but so I try to read what everybody's saying. Sometimes I forget, but I try to. Let's see. Regina said she had to work and couldn't sleep, so she worked 24 hours with no sleep, and it was a bad experience. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I did that. I worked almost 48 hours no sleep. Because I remember one time my sister went to go have her last baby. He's 7 now, but when she went to go, I stayed up for 24 hours. I was like, oh my God. I said, I need to go home and go sleep. I stayed woke until she had that baby.
Yeah, I don't function well without sleep anymore. I used to could go with just little sleep, maybe not no sleep, but a little bit of less sleep. But now I require sleep, and if I don't get sleep, I am grouchy. Let's see. Chris says, has anyone tried the Lumiere? I have not, but you know, Granny D bought some, but I don't know if she ever used it. I never heard what she said about it.
The who? Have you ever tried the
Lumiere, or Lume, Lumiere, that soap.
Oh no.
It's supposed to make your butt smell good.
A hot mess?
Huh?
I said a hot mess.
Yeah. I haven't tried it, but I have seen it. It advertises a lot on my Facebook. I think because I was watching Granny D's live on my phone and she was talking about it and it heard. So it tells me all about it. Let's see. There's Lydia's channel link. If you just type the word buzz, it will drop your link. Lisa did that earlier too. Zach says he is going to be going live tomorrow night after his work.
What time is that? Because I'm supposed to go live after Cynthia.
I don't know, Zach, what time? He said even if he makes it in because they're supposed to have a winter storm tomorrow. Gotcha. Dawn said that she has seen in the ads that Lumiere has reformulated to make it smell better. Regina says, I don't function well with sleep. Zach says, your butt will never smell good, LOL. Hey, my butt smells like roses. I don't know what you're talking about. Regina says, no stinky butt. Y'all, when Granny D was talking about that on her channel that night, I was cracking up.
She a whole hot mess, baby.
She is. She's funny. She might be lurking in the chat. You never know. She lurks. Every now and again, she'll pop in and say something. It's kind of like, you know, can't say, don't talk about nobody on your lives because they could be lurking and listening. You don't know. They pop in. It's like I live in a small town. I'd be like, don't be talking about nobody because their granny could be sitting beside you and you don't know it because everybody is related. Zach's live is at 9:30 Eastern, so he's 8:30 Central. Dawn says, haha, the more she thinks about Lumiere is just a money grab. They make you feel bad for being a person. They want you to smell good. I just buy the soap that I think smells yummalicious. That's what I use. I usually use Bath and Body Works because I quit using, mostly quit using the bar soaps. Because
I just use Ivory and then I use the perfumes and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't do nothing down with that or anything down there. Because,
Yeah.
you know, you're sensitive.
Yeah. Gotta keep it all fresh and smelling good. Regina said she probably still doesn't feel good. Oh, yeah, that's right. She had that stomach virus. Hopefully she's feeling better.
Who, Granny?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she had to cancel her live yesterday because she wasn't feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she couldn't get out the library. You dropping your kids off at the pool, she can't get out of the library.
And sometimes I say I have to take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Yep. Zach says Poopy On is supposed to do wonders for your poo to smell nice. No, it does not. Because there's a lady at work that leaves a little jar of that in the bathroom. And oh my gosh. Oh, I mean, it does. I mean, you can't. It does make the poo not stink. I mean, but that stuff is so daggum strong. It's like you walk in there.
She must spray too much. You ain't got to spray a whole lot.
Oh, but she does. Like you walk in there, and it's like you can taste it in the air. Oh, it's like
she sprayed too much.
Lord, girl. Woo.
Ew.
Let's see. Dawn says she's allergic to everything. Oh, yeah.
Me too. Like my husband buy like Arm & Hammer wash detergent. I wash it. I break out. I can't use it. He bought like now this the one thing I know he bought one time and he was like, I'm so sorry about it. Comfort Fresh, I can't do it. He'll put it in the one room and he'll vacuum it up. Even though he vacuum up, just me smelling it, I had to go get a shot. I'm like, you trying to kill me, bro?
Do not walk across that computer. Do not walk across that computer. Let's see. Regina says, I love Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, I like Victoria's Secret stuff better.
Mm-hmm. I do like Bath and Body a lot. But I like certain scents. Some of the scents I don't necessarily know that I'm allergic to it, but when I use it, it's like my body and it don't jive. And I have to go like scrub my hands or whatever because it's just too much.
Mm-hmm.
That what is it? Candied apple or something like that. It smells good in the bottle, but once I get it on my hands, it's so strong I just can't deal with it. It's too much, but I love the sweater weather. And there's another one, something fall that I really like. But I use the body wash for it. Kivia said she is allergic to penicillin. So is my youngest child.
I'm allergic to aspirin. I can't do it.
No.
None.
Oh,
at all.
That's awful. And that's in a lot of stuff that you don't realize that it would be in.
Yeah, it's like Advil and some other medicine they try to give me. I'm like, I can't take none of that. All that stuff make me. I don't think I take Tylenol.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a leaf.
I can't take a leaf either.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Tylenol is my best bet, other than my muscle relaxer, and it ain't got no aspirin in it.
Mm. Let's see. Dawn said she just subbed to Zach. Yay! Regina said she likes the spicy scent. Spicy like cinnamon, that kind of spice, or like the spicy like the Old Spice spicy. Because there's two different kinds of spicy when you're talking about scents. And then the musky smells. Dawn says she can't use Tide laundry soap. I know a lot of people that can't use Tide. Zach said his dad breaks out in hives as he uses Tide. Mm-hmm.
Only thing I can use, I tell you the truth, is Purex. That's the only soap. Now he brought a new soap in there that's off-brand or something. I don't know what the real name, but he bought it from Sam. He was like, try it. You might be able to use it. I said, I'm going to wash a load in it, and we'll see.
Let's see. Dawn said she grew up using Tide, but now she can't use it. She breaks out in a rash all over. And I think they change a lot of the formulas. Kivia says she can't use Gain now. I can't either. Gain, I'd been using Gain. Well, I used to use Fab, and then they got to where you couldn't buy it. So I don't know if they're just not making it anymore. We switched to Gain, and then I started breaking out. Like if I use it, like where like my pants go around my waist, I would get like a big welt all the way around my waist, and it would itch like the dickens. So I don't know if it was because of that or because of something else I was allergic to, but I can't use it. And I think it smells wonderful, but I can't use it. Dawn says she uses the All Free and Clear. Regina says she keeps getting up and finding the cat laying on her DVD player. Bridget said all that scent makes her sick. She can't even walk past Bath and Body. Like, I can go in there, but I don't think I would want to work in there because it is strong. That and like Yankee Candle, it smells good, but it'd be too much working in there. Yeah. I think it would give me a headache. Regina says she loves anything with amber in it. Yeah, I do like the amber scents. I do have some of those. Dawn says, be right back. Her boys are home. Regina says, the Old Spice. Gotcha. Yep. Rudy saying it's around midnight. Bridget says her favorite scent was Victoria's Secret Rapture, but of course they discontinued it, right?
Mine's with Love Spell. I still got some.
Everything I like. I used to get a lot of scents and stuff because I used to sell Avon. Well, I mean, technically, I guess I still do. I still have the Avon store, but I used to use a lot of their perfumes, and then I would get stuck on one. And then
is this right here, baby? Well, I tell you, I got so much of it.
Is it the Haiku? Is it the Sunset?
Yes, Haiku, baby.
The Haiku Sunset smells really good, too. I got so many
bottles of the perfume. My auntie said, I love that. Can I get some of yours? I'm like, I used to sell Avon. I stocked up on it.
Yeah. Is it just the regular Haiku, or is it the Haiku Sunset or Haiku?
No, just the regular. I don't like the other ones.
Yeah, most of the other ones, they always come out with something different, but they'll come out with one I like, and then they'll discontinue it. And I'm like, Rah! Like they came out with a Skin So Soft that was orange. I loved it. It smelled so clean and so fresh and kind of had a little bit of a fruity scent to it, but it wasn't over the top. They did away with it.
I like the regular one because it's good for mosquitoes. Put a little on your leg and arm, going on outside.
Yes. Yep. Me too. And I've got some in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. I got some in my car. Keep it in the car. So when I do go somewhere and we sit outside.
You got it. Yep.
I'm good.
Let's see. Chris says she prefers musk, but they turn sweet. Well, see, and that's something like my friend in high school, she wore this perfume and it smelled so good on her. I got it and it sprayed it on me and it smelled like straight up stank. I'm like, it smelled like I done went to the like the old lady perfume you could get at Kmart. It was awful. It smelled horrible on me. And it was like, I could just smell it. It was so strong on me, but it smelled great on her, but on me, whoo, it's awful. Regina said, Tide is hard on your clothes, but not as bad as it used to be. It smells good, but I don't use it. I use Arm & Hammer now. Or I use some, what is the brand? I can't think of the brand, but I get it on, I get it from Grove online. Zach says he cannot use Old Spice deodorant anymore because he gets, his pits get a rash. And a lot of the deodorants that I used to use all the time do that to me now. It makes my underarms all itchy.
I have to use the, I can only use this Clinical. It's kind of expensive, but.
See, Secret is what I always used to be. And I would get the Secret gel. And then it started making my underarms itchy.
I get the solid, but I have to have Clinical. If they ain't got Clinical, I can't do it.
I may have to try that because the last stuff I bought was a natural.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do none of that.
The natural, this particular brand is not bad, but when you put it on, it's like real sticky feeling, and I don't feel like it lasts. I mean, it just doesn't. Like it smells good when I first put it on, but then I don't know. It just feels like it didn't work good. Regina says Victoria's Secret does have some good smelling stuff, and she would come to work smelling amazing. Her coworker. Zach says I don't really want to be itching my pits at work, right? Regina says she likes the dry powder she uses, 2 tablespoons for a large load. Now, I did make my own laundry detergent one time, and it lasted for a really long time, and you didn't have to use a lot. But it was a lot of work to make it, so I just made it that one time, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. Of course, by the time I bought all the stuff to make it, I mean, it was still cheaper, but it did take a while. You had to buy like there's like a certain type of soap, and you gotta shave it down with a work grater. And Zach says, I work in a restaurant, so I don't want to be itching my pits. The people that are eating in the restaurant don't want to see you itching your pits either.
I'm trying to tell you.
All right, let's see. Chris says, Pam or Sandrene, if we order Avon, can we use your account to give you the credit, or is there someone active? Yeah, I can give you, I can post my, in the group, I'll post my link to my Avon store. You can order from it. Yeah, I'll get credit if you order. I mean, I'll get my normal online commission rate.
Yeah, I might have to do that too, because I love me some Avon.
Yeah, I will.
I can't be running out of my good stuff.
I will post it on there. Tiny dude. Dawn says, I'm back on my phone. Have to walk my dog. Zach says, hi, Tiny. Can I help you? Yeah, rub your head on me. But yeah, I'll post that. You may have to remind me. Let's see. Regina said for that detergent, it was about $30 to buy the ingredients, but it would last for about 6 months. Yeah, I mean, it lasted me a really long time.
You know what else is good? You know those little balls they sell at Lyles, where it's got the little beads in it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't have to use washing powder to a liquid or anything with that, and it's like 1,000 loads. Now that works good for me.
The little scent, is it the little scent booster things?
They don't really have a scent to them.
Are they just for washing? Is it like laundry beads?
Oh. Yeah, but it's in a little. Let me see. I don't know if I still have one or not. I got to get some more though next time I go to Lyles. I didn't even think of it when I went to Lyles about a week ago. Oh, I need to walk this pain down. Ooh.
Dawn Regina says, be careful walking your doggies.
I know that's right.
She said her dog counts as one of her boys. Regina said, I'm sure it would cost a whole lot more now.
Yeah, with everything went up.
Mm-hmm. Chris says she's due to order in the beginning of April. Would you stop?
It looked like this.
Oh, okay. And
they sell them at Lyles. It's 2 in the pack, and it lasts up to like 1,000 loads.
So you just put it in there and just keep using the same one.
It's made. You buy it just like this in a pack,
and you just put the whole thing in the wash.
Put the whole thing now you can add your soap if you want to, but you don't have to.
Oh, okay. Tiny, darling. Give him my yarn. Give me it. Let's see. Regina said, Cincy made some heavenly scent boosters for your laundry. Oh, I didn't know that. No, I'm thinking of, what's the one that's the little soy beads? What is that one? I do like Cincy. I have quite a bit of their melts. Go on now. Whichever one it is, pink zebra. I can't use those because I'm allergic to soy. But they smelled so good. Like I can just smell them like while they're in their solid form. But once they start melting, they make me sneeze and my eyes start getting all itchy. So I can't use any candle or wax or candle or a melt that's made with soy. Makes my cheeks turn red and I get all itchy and sneezy and itchy eyes. Regina said most of us use too much soap for our clothes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't use that much anymore. I started buying I wish I could think of that. I think it's called Method. I think is but I do have a fabric softener that I use that I like. It smells yummy.
Now fabric softener, I can't use none of that.
The one I use is by I'm pretty sure it's made by Method, but I get it from the Grove Company. And then I got the same scent in it's a sheet, like a little. It looks like a dryer sheet, but it's not. Dude, you're gonna knock that Dr. Pepper off onto my laptop. Go down yonder. Go that way if you want down, not across the computer. Go on. You just gonna lay there? Okay. But it's white. It's a little laundry sheet, but it's white and it just dissolves when you drop it in the water. Oh, I haven't tried it to wash my clothes, but I use it for when I'm doing felting and stuff because it doesn't have a scent. So I just tear a little section of one off just so it gets a little bit of soap to clean it, but it doesn't have any color. Because the first time I tried to felt, I put a tiny bit of my laundry detergent in it, and this off-white turned pale blue. But I don't know if it was from that or from the blue jeans. But the blue jeans were old, so I didn't think they had any color left to them. But the next time I felt it, I used a white towel and one of those little sheets of laundry detergent. But it didn't turn it blue, so I don't know which one it was though. I figured it don't matter. I've got it, so I'll just use those. Chris says, Regina, unfortunately, she has a reaction to them because of the scents. Talking about the Scentsy. Regina says, I'm sorry, Chris. Bridget said she switched to dryer balls, so no fabric softener needed anymore. I have the dryer balls, but I don't know what I did with them. It's like they get taken out of the dryer with the clothes, and then they just disappear. But I need to make some more. That's what I should do, is save up all my little extra wool. Tiny, hold on. You can't go across the computer. You'll be typing stuff in the chat. Oh, there you go. Kivia said sometimes she'll use dishwashing soap. Yep, you just can't use very much of it though.
Oh no. That's just for dishwashing. I can't be using those. I mean, if you ain't got the money, then no. Yeah. But other than that, no.
Do what you gotta do. Let's see. Yeah, I bet I could felt some dryer balls with this yarn here. But the thing with the wool for felting is it's not cheap. Wool isn't the straight up wool yarn isn't cheap. I was hoping that I could find some of it at Ollie's, but they didn't have any. It was just superwash. But
I don't know if my husband got to work over or not. I was gonna say
it's already 20 after.
I know, right? He get off at 11, but you get home by 12.
We'll just keep hanging out while you wait on him, so you try to keep your mind off of worrying about him.
Yeah, I'm gonna text him and see. Where you at, bro? You gotta work over?
My dad used to work second shift, and I hated it for him because, he'd be getting off, and especially on the weekends, he got pulled over a couple of times just from driving home. They pull him over, like, where are you heading tonight? And he's like, home from work. I mean, he wouldn't even have to be doing anything, but they would, just.
Yeah.
So.
He worked all 3 shifts, but this week, he just got off his 5 days. So he went back today, 3 to 11. So I just want to know, last time he tried to call me, he had got hurt at work. He had fell down the steps. And somebody at the plant had to take him out to the hospital because I was asleep. I was asleep. I had the baby too. When he go to sleep, you gotta go to sleep because you could be up doing anything, keeping you up.
Yep. Kiwi is saying, "Yep, you can make your own dryer balls." Yes, ma'am. I've never tried, but I've watched videos and read on how to do it. I just haven't done it. Regina says she uses Dawn to scrub her shoes before she washes them if they're really dirty and take the inserts out. Yep. Bridget says buy top roving and then needle felt it. Chris said, are wool-free dryer balls a thing? Now that I don't know. I do not know if it is or not. Probably, though, with people that are allergic to wool, surely you could find some. I know Walmart has some that kind of look like a tennis ball, and they're not wool. But they're not like something you could make on your own naturally. But it's got like a Velcro looking thing kind of on it, but it's not like not the part of the Velcro that sticks, but the other side, like the softer side of Velcro. Zach says, now I want meatloaf. Someone mentioned meatloaf is yummy too. Meatloaf and mashed potatoes and some pinto beans. Yum, yum. Is he answering you back? Have to get him a what's it called? Find my iPhone. Dawn said it's cold and her dog is dragging her all over the neighborhood. Oh no.
Hot mess.
Do your business. Zach said no beans.
Zach must don't like beans.
Well, no, he said he'd be gassy for the rest of the night. I just didn't read that part.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Chris said loop, not hook. Where did I miss? Hold up. I didn't get the message that tells me the... Zach says, sorry, I'm weird, y'all. Hey, it's okay.
I mean, I'll let y'all go if y'all need to go. I ain't gonna be doing it, but watching FBU like I've been doing with y'all and working on this mosaic.
Oh, you're fine. We just hanging out, chitty chatting.
Yeah.
Oh. I know I said midnight. We'll go a little bit longer. I don't mind. Just gonna keep working on my basket. Going round and round and round and round. See.
You must be off tomorrow.
I am. I don't work on Fridays.
Oh.
Okay. I do 4/10s Monday through Thursday, and then for all Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is nice. Okay, thank you.
Well, I don't work.
You do. You work keeping a baby. That's work.
Oh, yes, that is a job.
That is work.
And I volunteered to keep him yesterday. I was like, bring him. He gonna spend the night. And every time his mama come and she be still standing at the door, she be talking to me, telling me what's going on with him or whatever. He'll close the door in her face.
Oh
no! And we just fall out laughing. She's talking, you so rude. She'll be like, your mom bye-bye kiss. He'll turn his head. He'll do it like this.
Oh.
He'll be like, He'll give me the kiss instead of her. Then when she's like, she'll be like, come on, we finna go bye-bye. And he be like, bye. He'll tell her bye. He won't stay with me. Even though she came to pick him up, he'll still tell her bye. Like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying here.
Too funny. Chris says we were describing dryer balls. Okay, that makes sense now.
It's my nephew's son. But see, my nephew, he mad at me because I took his mama. which I'm tight with his mama too. His mama wanted his hair cut because he had a head full of hair and they wasn't taking care of it. Like they wasn't greasing his scab, they wasn't washing it every 2 weeks or whatever. So she was like, every time she see me, she was like, get his hair cut. Take him to your mom, because my mom a beautician. Take him to your mom and get his hair cut. I never did it. But this particular day, I decided to do it. So he got mad at me, told me off, and told me I could never see him again. She got mad at him for trying to go off on me and tell me that. Then he supposed to been took him to get his hair edged up because my mama didn't do that part because he wanted to stay still, and she was gonna take him to go get it edged up. And they had her chasing behind them in their car. She trying to get her child from my nephew, and they racing around town. And I was like, you should have called the police. Both they would have went to jail. That's what you should have did. Call the police, got your child. And then that same night, he got his hair cut. He spent the night with me. But see, I blocked him. I said, look, they family crazy. They trifling over there. I don't fool with them. It's my brother's son. But my brother don't probably be around them either. Unless they only call my brother when they want something, his kids. So I blocked all the kids and they mama too. So I ain't got to deal with them. I just deal with the baby mama. She bring the baby when I can call her. I be like, what ate it? She be like, he right here. She said, you want him? Bring him on. So I ain't worried about them over there. Cause she said, I know if something happened to me, who will take care of my child? I said, you got that right. Cause them over there, they ain't gonna do that. They don't do nothing but smoke and drink. That's all they do, all day, every day. Every time Aiden come from over there, he smell like a pack of weed. I just be like, I am so over y'all smoking around this child.
I don't blame you. That would hurt me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bridget said, Zach, everyone's weird. There's no such thing as normal. Exactly.
What? You said a mouthful then.
Dawn says, I'm lactose and gluten intolerant. I'm worse than Gassy.
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant too. That's why I dropped my kids off because I had some milk. It made me go down.
Zach said, I'm proud to be weird. Regina said, meatloaf, mashed potatoes with pintos and cornbread was a meal at her house. Ours too. Chris said, Zach, normal is a setting on a dryer, not a type of person. Exactly. Dawn says, 46 Fahrenheit is cold for me.
Just like a lot of people say, Sandrene, you just say anything, whatever on your mind. Yeah. How I am on this panel with y'all is how I am off this panel when y'all ain't around. I'm the same person. Crazy. Say anything.
I try to be like on my lives and stuff. I try to just be. It's hard. It's easier for me to be myself on a live than it is when I'm recording videos to post. On my videos, like I try to make everything a certain way. But I'm getting better at trying to just be me.
Yeah, just be yourself.
Dawn says she's wondering what my boyfriend fed our dog. Puppy's acting like he hadn't been outside all day when they just got home. Weirdos unite. Exactly. Did your husband ever message you back?
Let me see.
You don't have that tracker on his phone?
He said he on his way home.
Oh, okay. Chris said, yes, Dawn. Yeah, I've got that on my son's. I have it on my son's and my daughter-in-law's phones, which, I mean, they have mine too, but it's not, I mean, like, I don't ever, like, go in and just track them and see where they're at, but, you know, sometimes you just need to know. Like this, like, you know, if he's coming home from work and you're like, hey, where, you know, I hadn't heard from him, and then you can look and see where he's at or whatever.
Yeah.
And like my son, he was traveling out west and his car was acting up, so I was able to like turn it on the live mode, and then I could watch like where his car was, and I could zoom in and be like, hey, okay, you know, there's an exit this far ahead in case you need to get off, and let him know where he needed to be watching for.
I'm gonna ask him that when he come home. You want to put a tracking on your phone and I put one on mine? He gonna be like,
That's gonna be a hard pass.
He gonna be like, no, because usually he know where I'm at. If I ain't at home, I'm at my mama's house.
Mm-hmm.
And my mama staying like we call it Holt. So if I'm not at my mama's house, I'm somewhere out in Holt. So it ain't nowhere further than unless I'm going out of town to my brother's house, which stay in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, or my sister stay in another city in Alabama. Other than that, he always know where I'm at. Like I always know where he at. So
Yep. But that's a good thing though. That's one thing that my ex, I couldn't ever get him to understand. I'm like, if I'm asking you where you're at, I don't care where you're at. I'm not saying it to be nosy. I'm saying it because
if something
I want to make sure
happened,
you're safe. Yeah. And so, and he never understood. Oh, anyway, we won't go there. But anyway, it was Thanksgiving, and one of my kids was his baseball coach, or had been a junior or the little league coach. Didn't show up for Thanksgiving, and his wife was looking for him. And when he didn't show up for them to go eat at whoever's house they were supposed to go to, she knew exactly where he was hunting because he had been hunting that morning. So she was able to go out where he was hunting and find that he had had a hunting accident. But she was able to find him. They were able to get the help that he needed and whatnot. But I was like, she was concerned and went out looking for him. And I told my husband at the time, I was like, here's the difference between their relationship versus ours. That's how a wife should react when her husband doesn't come home when he's supposed to, because she knew that he would come home. I said, with you never tell me where you are or when you're going to be home. And if you say you're going to be here at such and such a time and you don't, it's not because something was wrong. It's just because you got to talking to somebody or decided to go to somebody else's house or whatever. I said, I would be sitting at home madder than a hornet because you weren't here yet. Never would have entered my mind to go look for you out in the woods, and I wouldn't know where to go look for you out in the woods because you never tell me where you're going. I said, that's why I want to know where you're going. Because if something was to happen and you weren't where you were supposed to be, somebody could come help you if you needed help. But so then after that, he would drop me like his coordinates when he was going hunting or whatever. But he only did it for like a month until he forgot that this, But anyway.
The garage door just went up, so.
Yeah. I always say X for a reason, but anyway. Yeah. But Dawn said that's good that she was able to help, right? Because and it was good because she knew that something was wrong. Otherwise, he would have called her to say he was going to be late, or he would have been home. And since he wasn't, she knew something was up. Dawn said her boyfriend's the same way, always talking and not where he said he'd be. Yep. And that drive me nuts. Like if I was said I was going to be home at a certain time, or if I was, anyway, we won't go there.
Yeah.
X for a reason. So somebody said that, there's three types of people, the ones that are, I forget how they say, a reason, a season, or a lifetime or something. But he was a season, not a lifetime. But yep. But there's but I didn't have the where's my, that was before the whole where's my tracking phones and whatnot. But my kids understand why I want to know where they are. It's not because I wanted to keep tabs on them. It's just, we live in a rural area, and sometimes, if you break down, you may not be where you're, you may not be where
you can get a signal.
Yeah. Exactly. So I can see where you were the last time the phone tracked you, and it narrows down where you might be. Dawn said her boyfriend calls and asks what I'm doing. I'm crocheting and watching YouTube. She said, now I just say I'm cheating.
You home now? Here to watch. Look, first thing he did, got in the house. Cut on the washer.
It's okay. Mm-hmm. Regina said her husband never checked up on her. When she got home, all he would say was ask if she had a good time. Aw, that's sweet. Dawn said, I've been trying to break up with the BF, but he just won't leave me. Yeah. You know, like with mine, it was never a trust issue. It was more of a, of course, now that we're not together, I know it should have been, but you know, I'm very trusting. So, I mean, I wasn't worried about that, but you know.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Live and learn, move on.
Don't forget to put your Avon thing up.
Oh yeah, I won't. I'll go do that. I'll do that as soon as we get off of here. Bridget said, Regina, that's her husband all the way. She said, and I know exactly where he is at all times, work or home. Dawn says, I trust him. Yeah. Yeah. See, I mean, yeah. That's good. That's how it should be. You should be able to trust them.
Yeah.
Because it's no fun if you're just constantly in a state of worry. That's no way to be. No way to be. Dawn says, I deserve better, but I could do worse. It's okay. Yep, I understand. But you also don't need to settle.
That's right.
Don't settle. If you feel like it's not right, then it's probably not right.
Yep.
And it doesn't necessarily mean he's not the one. It might just mean that he's not the one right now. Because if something don't feel right, then it's probably not. She said, as long as he comes home sober, we're good. And that, yep. I've been there, done that too. That is, yep. That's a whole other ball game. That's like a whole nother, yep.
Yeah, mine always come home sober. Sometimes I don't come home sober. But I don't mess with him. And it just be on one day. It just be on like a Friday. But I told myself I ain't drinking no more unless I'm making like a hot toddy or I drink like a glass of wine, red wine or something like that. Other than that, I ain't gonna get lit.
Mm-hmm. I don't drink often, but when I do, I'm fun.
Yeah,
I have a good time.
Because the last time I drank was last Friday and I had 5 double shots. So that's really 10 shots.
Woo!
I don't know how I made it home, but I made it.
That's also say, dang. I hadn't drank it so long.
Tequila.
I'd have been, oh no.
Of tequila.
Woo. You were feeling good.
Yeah, I had water to chase it though, so that drowned it out some. So
yep, water it down just a bit.
Yep.
Oh, I'm almost done with this round. All right. So, I know we talked about this earlier, but let's see. Regina said hers was a happy drunk and she loved it usually. And that's different and it's different if they drink a lot all the time. So, it's okay, if you're, if it's a social thing, but yeah. But getting hammered all day, every day, it gets to a point where you just can't deal with it. Dawn says, yes, she's settling at the moment. She helped him get sober and it was scary. Oh, yeah. So he was an alcoholic. See, that's a different, it's just a different beast, than just being social and just being alcoholic. So Dawn says, yeah, drink every now and
Hey,
then.
honey.
That's fine. But she
How
just
was work?
doesn't like drinking at this point in her life. I hear you. So, all right, y'all. I finished that round. Woohoo! So we're going to put this back over here. This is going to be my backup project when I need to take when I have to work on something. But Sandrene's hubby made it home safe and sound. So I think I'm going to start winding down and get ready to go to bed. Regina says she doesn't tend to drink much anymore. Zach says his uncle came home Tuesday after the little heart attack he had Saturday. Oh, that's wonderful, Zach. I'm glad to hear that he's home. That is great news. Great news, great news. So anybody in the chat, go ahead and type the word buzz, not all at one time, because if you do it all at one time, Nightbot gets a little woohoo.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Hey, type buzz in the chat so everybody can get your link to your channel if they hadn't already.
I'm gonna type that in. All right, when I get on the panel, get off the panel.
Okay.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Thank you for coming up and hanging out.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye.
Zach said, yep, he's home and his aunt is happy. That's wonderful. All right, y'all. I'm going to give y'all a minute or two so y'all can drop your channel links. Like I said, Buzz, B-U-Z-Z. Just type it in the chat, and Nightbot will drop your links. Joy said, it's been nice lurking with you. Thank you, Joy. Okay, let's see. Regina says, Zach, did he get a stent? And there is Sandrene's channel. And let's see. Zach said not that he knows of. And there's Zach's channel. Chris says goodnight, Sandrene. And there is Miss Regina's channel. So I think that is, if anybody else wants to type it in, y'all just go right ahead. Yep, Sierra, I'm still here. We're getting ready to wind down. Go ahead and type Buzz in the chat, Sierra, so that everybody can come check out your channel. Thanks, Regina. She said, cool chatting, Pammy. Sleep well. Thank you very much. Here comes Chris's channel. Or it should be. There it is. Y'all can check out Chris's channel. We'll give Sierra a second, see if she's going to drop hers. Joy says, I hope Zoila is okay. Me too. That's scary. My guess is if it's like an apartment complex, if somebody called in a fire, then they'll have to get everybody outside till they check all the apartments and make sure everything's good. But hopefully, I'm like you. I hope everything's okay with her. Maybe she'll be in Granny D's live tomorrow, or one of the lives in the morning, and we can find out. All right, y'all. There's Sierra's channel, Sierra Stitch Sanctuary. Sierra says, "I hope you had a good night." We did. We got off topic as we always do, but we tried to keep it mostly on craft, pretty much. Chris says, "Good night, everyone." All right, I think everybody has dropped links that wanted to. Let's see. What do we got going on this weekend? So tomorrow night, we've got trivia night at Cynthia's Joyful Creations. Sandrene is going to be going live tomorrow night. I think she said 9:30. I think she said 9:30 Central, which is 10:30 Eastern. Over on her channel. Oh, there's Bridget's link. So y'all go check out Queen's Crafts by Bridget. And then Zach is also going live tomorrow night. Oh, here comes the rain. It's starting to pour down rain again. Hey, Sandrene, what time is your live tomorrow night? I want to make sure I told them the right time. Oh, yeah, it's pouring down rain. Zach's going live tomorrow night, so y'all can check out Zach. Zach says 9:30 Eastern. Maybe that's where I got the okay, no, I got it right. Sandrene's is 9:30. Both of them are 9:30. Okay. So Sandrene's is 9:30 Central, which is 10:30 Eastern. Zach's is 9:30 Eastern, which is 8:30 Central. So y'all can check those out live. Lisa Knits, that was here earlier, she'll be going live Saturday night at 8 Central. Is that everybody? I think so. And then Monday, I'll be going live at 1 o'clock Central, like around just after lunchtime. So, yeah. Awesome, Zach. Zach said he's going live, and so they will raid Sandrene after he is done. That is awesome. Yay. All right. Can y'all hear the rain? It's really coming down. All right. I hope y'all have a fantastic night. Thank y'all so very much for being here. If you're watching on the replay, thanks so much. Don't forget, I did post that question earlier, so y'all put your answer in the comment of what you think it is. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a fantastic night, and I will see y'all around the YouTube streets. So until next time, happy crafting. Bye.